Alright, let's get in here. We've opened it up. You know where we gotta look first. Get out of the way, Dredge. Move aside. Mastermind. Oh. Hello there, beautiful. God, what a great reveal to his character, too. He does a little, like, turn into his portrait. He seems so short, though. I mean, granted, he's not a monster or anything. Does he have his, Where is your info, my good friend? That's so weird. He seems kind of short. Oh, all right. I like it. Yes, that. I like that. I like that a lot right there. It's looking good. Barrel and bond. All right. Throw in some quick points into him real quick. We're gonna. I would love to just look at his. Let's just look at his perks first before anything. We're just gonna look at perks before any other thing right here. They moved the character info here. So we have his 3 perks, which we already knew of, which is a kind of, not like a reworked Bamboozle, but think of how Bamboozle increases your speed. When someone around you does a fast vault action, you get a increased vaulting speed on your next action is really good. Awakened Awareness, it was very interesting. This is going to be good for a lot of different killers. Oh, that's a cool idle animation. I just missed that. He literally just wrapped the screen up with the Ouroboros leeches right there, the tentacles he gets. So this is going to give you the aura of all survivors around you while you're carrying. And it's a 20 meter radius. That is a very large aura reading perk. And then Terminus, which I don't think it's going to be too good, but it could. Again, this is probably going to be a certain killer kind of thing, where people that are injured when the exit gates are powered stay broken. Hook survivors are broken when they get off the hook, and people that are downed when they get picked up, they're broken as well. So I don't think that only really activates at one point in the game where it might be too late for it to be like worth anything. So I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be that good. I like the fact that he's going to get a lot of different type of the Bloody Jacket. I'm very curious what his Prestige 3s are going to look like. Alright, so that's Wesker real quick. Let's go look at the survivors. That's just his perks, a quick rundown of his perks. We're going to have ourselves all the way here. Interesting. Where do they put them then in the... It's so weird how they're lower on the list here, but they get pushed right past some of the OG survivors. So we have Ada Wong, probably going to be one of my new survivor mains. I absolutely love her in the Resident Evil games. Now, Ada, on the other hand, I think she's going to have some incredible perks. Hey there, Artorias? If I pronounced that name wrong, I apologize, but hello, I hope we're doing well. We're just doing a quick rundown of all of the perks from the new PTB right now that's live on Dead by Daylight, and then we're going to get into a game while we're leveling up our characters here. So we have, after repairing a generator of 33%, you can install a wiretap into the generator that lasts a bit over a minute, almost a minute and a half. And what this does is that this gives you the information. I think you can put it on multiple generators. I don't see anything that says you can't. But I think you can wiretap a bunch of different generators and give your team like AoE aura reading. Like you can give everyone information where the killer's going, where they are on the map. This I think is going to be a very strong perk. I didn't think it was going to be strong right away, but I believe this could potentially be a meta perk, especially helping solar survivors. Reactive healing. Now this one I thought was weirdly overloaded right off the bat. When another survivor loses a health state in a 32 meter radius around you, which is it's a very large radius, while you are injured, you instantly heal a certain amount of your health. That's so strange to me. Hey Matthew King, hello. So this is the PTB. I have it right above, right next to our subscriber count right up there on our screen. It is the public test build. This is only accessible if you are playing Dead by Daylight on the PC, and you can access the public test build through Steam's beta. Very easy to do. They have a process you can follow on Dead by Daylight. They have multiple forums that point you in the right direction on how to do it. If you're familiar, you understand how easy it is. But this, going back to the reactive healing perk, you could possibly take, like, so it's missing health progression. So if you're completely injured and you get healed by 35%, okay, now you have 60% of that next bar. You have like 60 you have the 65, I mean the 55% left again underneath that. Okay. I apologize. No, it's 65%. You have 65% to still fill. Now you get 35%. If another person gets hit, you get 35% of that 65%, which is around like 21%. So you've already healed yourself 50% of your full bar by 2 other people getting hurt around you. 2 people got hurt around you, and you are 50% completely healed because 2 people got hurt around you. Keep that in mind. That like it. You get diminishing returns, sure, but it's a lot. Now, this one I like a lot. I don't think it's going to be the best. What's the PTB code? There is not a PTB code. You're allowed to access it right from Steam. You can. There'll be a drop-down menu in the beta section of the properties of Dead by Daylight. When you right-click it in the Steam library, you'll be able to access the properties of the game. When you access that properties section, you'll then be able to access the beta section, which will have a drop-down menu to select this beta, and then you will download it. Back to low profile. Sorry, digressing again. When you're the last survivor, this perk activates and you hide all your scratch marks and pools of blood. So this immediately makes it so you can just go full sprint everywhere, even if you're injured, and not leave any trail behind you. So I think this is going to be a good for people like against the solo survivor. It feels like she was almost made to be the new solo survivor, which is pretty funny. Let's go over the Rebecca Chambers, because this was a 1 killer double survivor release right now. I can't, it just says none. So what I would do there, Ethan, is completely close out of Steam. It might need a little kick in the pants to get the information sent to it. So it might not have just been sent. You just need to reset Steam, and it should fix it right up for you. Okay, so going over to Rebecca Chambers. If you're familiar with Resident Evil 0, she is the main character in that. She does show up in other things, but she is one of the main. She is one half of the main players in Resident Evil 0, which one of my favorite Resident Evil games. They kind of all are. Better Than New, first perk of hers. When completing a healing action on another survivor, the target survivor gets a 6% boost on repairing generators, healing and opening chest cleansing totem. So if you heal someone else, you are giving them you're giving 6% is so much quicker than a lot of people realize, especially with like generators taking over a minute. Like with how much time things take, taking 6% off of something is seconds. It's multiple seconds in time, and in so many situations every second counts. So yeah, I believe this is going to be a you can have a designated healer on your team now run this and just perma boost your team around the board, and it affects more than just generators. So it's crazy. Hey there, Jay, good to see you. The update is coming. If I had to guess when it's coming officially, if we're getting the PTB today, then just 2 weeks, like 2 weeks time. So think not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. So not. Let's see. If we're looking at, I can just look at the calendar right now. So next Tuesday would be the 16th. So probably around the week of the 21st. So I would imagine that this chapter is going to come out permanently the week of the 21st. All right, now we got Reassurance. This one's a little interesting. Your presence helps allies focus, assuaging their panic associated with extreme conditions. When within a 6-meter terror radius around a hook survivor, use the active ability button 2 to pause their struggle progression for 30 seconds. So think of it like a reverse kinship. So you don't need people to be around. You're not essentially waiting for someone to be around you so that kinship goes off. You can go to someone else and pause their struggle timer. If they're on the struggle phase, it also pauses the struggle. So you can pause the first progression, the first stage, or the second stage, and you can do it multiple times. One person can pause the hook stage, the hook progression on multiple people, and it's a 40-second cooldown. But you're pausing their struggle progression for 30 seconds. So there's a 10-second gap where you can't use your power. So think about how quick a killer would have to down survivors and then another survivor between, like, you. It's. I think this is gonna be. They're gonna have to rebalance this. I think this is gonna be a problem for hook times. I think it might not be. I could be wrong, but I think that's gonna be a problem. Ada has voice lines. Every single Resident Evil character now has voice lines. Rebecca, Ada, Leon, Claire, the Chris legendary cosmetic, the Jill, or I guess Claire is legendary, would be a legendary cosmetic as well. Jill has them, Wesker has them, and I believe they added more Nemesis like sounds. Not that they added more Nemesis voice lines. He says stars and and that's it. But I believe they added more onto the they added more to that. I just know that I was listening to a massive voice line data leak, and it was awesome to see that they have all of them coming across. We're also going to get a legendary Carlo skin and a legendary Sheva skin from Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 3. All Resident Evil characters have them except for Nemesis. Yeah, he just has his stars voice line, but I thought they updated, they added more variations to his stars. But besides the point, new voice lines always appreciated. It's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I don't think it's going to be too immersion breaking. This is going to be for people who really, really are good at hitting skill checks and could possibly make a skill check build more viable. After hitting a great skill check while repairing or healing, this perk gains 1 token. So not just generators, any type of skill check needing task, up to 6 tokens. Each token increases the chance of a skill check to trigger, so you're making it more likely you're going to see the ding into the pop. The skill check cursor speed increases, so it makes it more difficult. It makes it very difficult to, it's going to, especially at 6 stacks, it's going to constantly get faster and faster and faster and faster. But every time that you hit those things, you are adding a 30% increase in progression. So when you hit a skill check, you get 1%, or if you hit a great skill check on a generator, you get 1% increased generator progression, okay? With a great skill check on healing, it's 5%. The 1% on the generators increased to 130%, so it's like 1.3%. And then you can just keep adding. So great skill checks can get up to a few percent, and you're getting them constantly from hyper focus. So if you really like skill checks and you're hitting them a lot, this might be the perk for you. Same thing with healing. It can also be very good because once the healing gives 5% per token, so 30% increase to the 5, you're looking at like 2%. You can get up to I think it was like around 12% per great skill check with hyper focus. It's going to be crazy. Let's get into a survivor match first. Let's switch back over to Ada right here. We're just going to get right into it. We're going to start going through her blood web, start getting just getting some all this fun stuff. Let's look back at chat. Finally some live coverage. Oh yeah. Are you gonna play? Yeah, I will play Wesker for sure. We're gonna be playing both, so what we're gonna be going back and forth between is we're gonna be It's like a Raccoon City reunion. Wait a second. Yeah, his power, the Wesker's power, I did not go over entirely. It's called Virulent Bond. It has a infection mechanic similar to Nemesis, but it is similar to a charge. Think of it more of like a straight charge. I'm trying to think of who to compare it, like who would have like a charge like it. I don't want to say it's like the pig, but it's kind of similar to the pig where you go to charge up a forward like a bash to someone where you have a ranged tentacle that can hit someone. And then that ranged tentacle can interact with the survivor depending on if they're next to terrain, if they've been infected, or if they've not been hit at all. So there's multiple. Again, it's like it's like a 5-paragraph, power. But that's okay. We're just gonna play. We're just getting right into it. We just want to see what things look like. We're going up against the mastermind. We're not trying to figure out how to the meta on anything. We're not doing any of that stuff in the first 5 minutes of playing the PTB. We just want to look at things. We want to look at all the pretty things. It is his power, the Virulent Bond power, the Mastermind's power is extremely complex. What I'm going to do actually right now is I'm going to if anyone wants to see more of the power and more of the thing, I'm going to pin the form right now. There it is. We're playing as Ada right now. I gotta find Wesker. I gotta see him first. I'm pinning the form. The form has all the information between the new perks, new balances, the description of all of everything else in between. Come on, Wesky. Where is he? He's chasing someone right now. I have to find him. I have to see what he looks like in proper chase right here. Let's go. I like Ada so far. I really like that how vibrant, how the red dress, the sheen on it too. It's very shiny. But then again, I had a childhood crush on Ada when I was playing. I was playing the Resident Evil games for the first time. Oh, she got hit by the Virulent Bond there. Okay, let's just get in a generator. So you can see the infection going around the portrait, so that's going to be a good way to identify which killer it is. Okay, so I just saw them get hit by the power right there. We could see the interaction. She was slammed up against the wall to take damage. Where's our buddy? Oh, she's inside, I think. Probably going to be more over this way, yeah. Alright, let's go. Hey, Lion, how it's going? It's going pretty good, Poonie. I think he saw me here. He did not. It's so weird how low of a... Oh! What was that? What was that? He just charged me like crazy right there. Oh my god, that actually startled me right there. And then he just puts you right on the shoulder. Oh my god. Okay, so he has a it's a shoulder dash. If you're familiar, if you ever played Resident Evil 5, you know exactly where this is getting pulled from. Alright, so he's definitely RE5 Wesker. Oh my goodness, that was so cool. Woo! That like startled me at first. It was so quick. The dash, he like phases through the air insanely quick. It almost looks like a nurse blink, but it has it can't go through walls. Or can't like teleport through walls. Wait a second. That looks so cool. I'm also infected, so... I think I need to go find a... So we see these things around me right here, which are the... like the med kit boxes, or we're going to be able to get a first aid spray. Oh, please don't be coming up here. Alright, he's on someone else right now. So I'm curious, if I use like the first aid spray, I think he's underneath me. Yeah, we got like slugs. We got the screen starting to get infected here. You can actually, we're losing some vision. Quite a fair amount of vision here. Oh, we're hindered when, I forgot we're hindered when we're fully infected. So you run slower while you're fully infected by the Wesker's virulent bond. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just they call it the Ouroboros. Like it's just, you're infected by the Ouroboros. It's not the T-virus. It's two completely separate things. Oh, that's not the way. That's not the way. I love this chase music too. Oh my goodness. There's 2 charges in the first aid spray, which is interesting. I think it's because it's a lot easier for him to infect you. I'm not sure, because it seems to be like there's almost 10 charges of a vaccine, as it were, compared to where Nemesis only gets, 4 or 5 charges of a vaccine? Oh, he's coming right over here, ain't he? I love that he has voice lines. That's too good. Oh, that's not good, though. Let's get out of here. Oh, I love this chase music. It's like... it's oppressive. But it's not like... oh, God, here it is. Here it is. No, we're getting... no, I don't... the way he chases you is actually kind of... oh, we're going... oh, I slow vaulted that, of course. Oh, he's chasing... he went after Rebecca. He messed up the Rebeccas in my own scratch marks right there. He definitely was still... I'm pretty sure he was still under the impression he was chasing me. His run animation looks a little weird, but I think that's only because he's a shorter killer. Like, it has to compensate for his move speed. So to make him run at, like, the normal 115% or 4.6 meter, whatever that movement speed value you recognize is, to make him move like that with his character model, they have to make it look like he's kind of, like, running in place. I mean, he still looks great. It's just interesting to see him. It reminds me of, like, a Legion running, you know, like the Legion running animation. Run back. I gotta use it here. Did he just vault the pallet? Oh my god, that was good. Oh, he just got me good there. I think he used his perk to get back. How quick. He vaulted behind me and then got back behind on that thing. Did Wesker just... Does he vault the power if he vault the pallet if he rushes into it? He definitely just vaulted that pallet, right? I'm not blind. I mean, I'm definitely trolling this game, apparently, with how I'm playing, but he just I'm glad this Wesker, by the way, is playing, like, very seriously. Because I want to see the best way to learn against the killer is to play against when the killer is being played well. The PTB literally has been live for, like, a few moments, and this guy is, like, is like, very confident in his, in what he's doing. I should have found someone to heal me in the meantime. I was staying injured. That was great, though. That was terrifying. He just vaults pallets when he charges into them with his power. That's insane. That's actually insane. That pallet's broken right there. We're gonna keep that in mind. No safety around here. I think he has barbecue and chili because he seems to always be making his way towards people far off the hook or far away from the hook there. Question is, do you think he comes from up here or not? No. Try to get back down there, get a generator done. Try to be somewhat useful here. Holy moly. I heard the Resident Evil survivors are getting voice lines. Have they been talking? Yes. So far we've heard Ada, we've heard a Rebecca voice line, and we've heard a lot of Wesker voice lines. We've heard he says something after. He's a little cheeky killer. Constantly insulting you while he's killing you. He's moving away from me here. Good, okay. I gotta wait a few seconds, just let him get a little closer so he doesn't turn around immediately. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he should be far enough where he doesn't decide to turn around. Yeah, he's already in chase there. Let's get a heal going. Yeah, all the skins got voice. As far as I know, every single Resident Evil character, bar Nemesis saying stars in a few different ways. Yeah, Ada, I'm so glad they added Ada in the game. She's like probably my second favorite woman character from the Resident Evil game, second to Jill. Jill's always been my favorite because Resident Evil 3 is my favorite Resident Evil game. Not the remake, the original RE3. Although I really do like the Resident Evil 2 remake. That was an amazing game. RE8 was really good. 7, all the... I already know where I would start to think of. I think the RE3 remake would be my least favorite out of all of them. But not because it was bad, just because it was like kind of a lazy compared to the RE2 remake. I have a lot of hype to live up to because of how good the RE2 remake was. But that's just me talking. So happy Ada got added. Kind of have a crush on her. I mean, dude, you're speaking to the choir here, preaching to the choir. I had a crush on her ever since I was a little boy playing Resident Evil 2 back when I was playing games for the very first time. Playing Resident Evil 2 at like 5 years old. On an old PS1 system. And then when she was added, then Resident Evil 4 was like one of my first initiations to the Resident Evil franchise proper. Gotta go. Whoa, okay. Alright, what is he doing? How did he just punch twice right there? Oh, that's such... He takes it. Oh my god! He readjusts his sunglasses when he gets hit by a pallet. Did you see that? He literally readjusted his sunglasses. They got knocked off his face, and he pulls them back up. He's too cool. He's actually just too cool to be in this game. Mori? Do you have a Mori? Oh, he's gonna do the Mori. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh! Oh my god, me next. Me next, dude. Me next. Kill me. Kill me next. No, kill me. I'm gonna die now. Yes, I'm gonna die. Yes, I wanna die. Kill me. Kill me. Make me bleed. Yes. Okay, here we go. Now he just has to drop me on the ground. He probably has a, now drop me, yeah? There it is. Okay. Okay, sorry for yelling. There we go. Here we go. Oh, he wants to be over here. I got him, I got him, I got him. Oh, I don't think... He might only have a, Oh, he doesn't have the whatchamacallit. He doesn't have a... Damn it, I wanted him to kill me. Oh, we can dash twice? Oh, I wanted that. That was so cool. Hey there, Tommy. Oh, dang it, I wanted that Mori. I mean, the Mori was cool to see on Rebecca, but I wanted mine. GG, well played. So cool. Such a cool chapter. I smoke Tylenol. Don't do that. Don't actually. The palette thing is that, yeah, it legit made me jump in fear. I didn't know that was a thing. I was so confused on how he instantly latched onto the pallet and then he jumped over it. I thought he was gonna break it or something like that, similar to like a Nemesis tier 2 or something like that. Oh, my heart is still going. That was just so good. Okay, Rebecca, let's get in there. Let's throw in a perk actually this time. Let's throw in one of her perks. Let's get a... They're all gonna be... You automatically get tier 3 of your perks now, right? That's what the new progression overhaul, did that happen? Or do you only get tier 1 of all your perks? Yeah, better than new. No, okay, you don't get tier... I think you get at least tier 1, right? Yeah, okay, there it is. Better than new. All right, so I want to try to use that on someone for this one. So we're going to ready up again. Got some blood points into the blood web. The only blood web we really, really want to put some time into, and we're definitely going to have time to do it, is the WESKER blood web. We're going to play WESKER after this game. We're going to do both survivors, how we're going to rotate it, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be an insane queue time for WESKER. Is that we're going to probably do 2 survivor games. We're going to play Rebecca, we're going to play Ada, and then we're going to play WESKER. We might change that up depending if the queue times are quick or not, but if they're not quick, we might have to even put further time between. You understand. But we will be playing everyone and trying everyone. First things first would be to get 4 perk slots on both survivors and killers right now. Excuse me. I think the release date is the 16th of August. I don't think so. Do you want WESKER for free on the PTB? Yes, everything on the PTB is unlocked automatically. So all DLC is automatically credited to your account. And on top of that, that progression, any type of progression you get is not safe. So any points you spend, anything that you use, any items you use, nothing is permanent. Nothing transfers back over to the live server. There's nothing more than a zone that is kind of plucked from time, used to just test out this particular build, because they already identified like the WESKER's tentacle is not supposed to glow when it's from first person's perspective or third person's perspective, and I've already seen that visual bug. So little things like that is why we're meant to hammer it out, just kind of keep throwing solutions at it until something works. All right, so this is the new Raccoon City Police Department West Wing. I apologize, I didn't mention it. this is now too, wow, this feels like we're like a tiny person inside of a hallway. Look how big these hallways are. They rebalanced, okay, hello. They rebalanced the RPD so that it's broken into two sections, the east wing and the west wing. So let's go see all the major differences. So, okay, I see. It looks like that entire side of the map is now closed off. Or changed. This room is the same. Wesker at the... Oh, get it? You gonna try to get me, buddy? Oh, there's pallets at these staircases? Are you kidding me? That's too much. That's too much. This is too much. Look at this. Look at this. This is not okay. If there's a developer watching, if a developer will see this in the future when I cut this and post this on the Reddit, this is not okay. I'm just gonna say this one more time. This is not okay. Look at that. There's a god pallet right there. Not okay. Nope. 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 Oh, okay. So you can't go outside the side. That entire section's been closed off. Yeah, these hallways are so much wider now. Holy mo... Wait, there's an outdoor section out there now? Oh, you can't get over... Oh, you can't get over there anymore. There's a new outdoor section? Oh... If you're familiar with... If you played the RE2 remake, you'll see this. This looks great. I mean, it looks great. I love this. This reminds me a lot of seeing the B scenarios on the player. You'll notice this. This is kind of where you start when you play RE2 remake, and you kind of come up through here. What? This connects all in the exit gate. There's a nut. Whoa! Oh, you gotta go. He's gonna get me here. I'll just let him take the swipe here. I shouldn't run. Oh, I should not run back towards this guy. I'm gonna be leading him. Shit, maybe I just go down here. Excuse me, Mr. Scary Wesker. Please stop your scariness. No, I was trying to get the pallet. I was trying to bait him. I couldn't do it quick enough. You know what the funny part is? Even if I slow vaulted back that third time, he could have still easily have swung at me out the window. It would have been a slow vault. I didn't have enough distance to make the full fast vault animation. Very interesting. So he can charge twice. He has two dashes with his off of... It was probably off of like a token system, similar to like a nurse or anyone who uses tokens, of course. But all right, that's wiretap right there. We're seeing his aura because of the fact that that wiretap is active. This is what I mean by being good for solo survivors. Now my teammates know where he is. They see him and will know that I am safe to be picked up right now, or taken off the hook. The new perks, hey there, Shadow Detail. Sorry, we're missing some of the chat here. It's a crazy game right now. The new perks seem very good. So far on the Survivor side, we're looking at multiple, like B, A tier perks at least, and possibly even better than that, if we're registering on a scale. Yeah, look at wiretap right here. How crazy is that? The killer perks, I haven't. I think we saw some power of the vaulting speed come through for Wesker on the last map. I think those perks, the vault speed perk is going to be crazy good for him. Yeah, he runs like the trickster. That's a good way to describe him. He has like that trickster crouch on him. He has like that hunch. Oh, this room has been simplified. This room, this is double wide. Oh, this is such a good place for the hunt. Like any range characters now, forget about it. And there's a hole in this wall now? He's on someone in the middle. Hey, Lionheart, last time, wait, new chapter. Hey, I appreciate that, Stitch Gaming. Yeah, we've played some Ada on our first game. We got Rebecca right now, and then we're going to be trying some Wesker to see if the killer queue times are reasonable, which I assume they're not going to be. I have no idea. Oh, that's a vaccine chest. They need to, yeah, they need a bunch of, I would love to see more Resident Evil skins given for, like, for Jill, like the RE5 legendary variant, like give her the blonde hair and the stealth suit and everything like that, or put her into like that plague bearer cloak thing that she had. I have no idea where the generator's on. This is now open up too, dude. The new map this feels like such a good layout. I'm not sure if this solves the problems of this map. I think this map is still definitely going to be survivor sided after running around this for a bit, like a Neanderthal, but we'll see. There's a vault point here. Oh, there's a vault point on this drop. It's a 2. Oh, that's going to be so good for survivors coming in from the left side. Because there's no easy drop for the killer. They have to walk the staircase loop. And then these 2 pallets right here. I think that's too much. I really do. I think you got to have one or the other. You got to have one or the other here. You can't have both. It's too strong having both up and down this entirety of the staircase. The drop zones are not close enough to make it worth it. You could just infinitely loop. Yeah, like right here. I just dropped this. And he loses. He cannot make that time as quick as I can. I think I heard him kick that. Oh, he's on. I was like, "What's that noise?" He's attacking someone else completely different from myself. They're on that short loop right there. I believe that short loop is also you're going to be able to swing over it for free, with if someone gets too close to it. If you're just a normal mouse one killer, or if you just want to use a normal mouse one, should be totally fine to be able to get over that. She's getting saved right now. The new killer is Wesker. Albert Wesker, also known as the Mastermind, from multiple Resident Evil games. First seen in Resident Evil 1 as the commander, the leader, the SAR, whatever he is. He's in charge of the STARS team, one of the STARS team, and he's a bad guy. And then he shows up all the way until Resident Evil 5, where he gets killed by getting pushed into lava and then rocket launcher. And I'm not even kidding. Where is he that his terror radius is like? And then we also see his son in the 6th game. We see Jake. Oops. Oh, he almost had that. That would have been crazy. We see Jake, his son, in a later game, which is pretty cool. But we haven't seen anything really else of Wesker past that. We see him in a lot of things. He's a bad guy. Yeah, this is a new iteration of the RPD. This is Oh, where is he? There he is. This is RPD West Wing, I think. Yeah, this is West Wing. So there's 2 different setups. This is one of them. But both of them take place in the RPD. There's now West and East Wing. And they've completely rebalanced and reworked this map. Nothing is the same. I mean, there are things that are the same, but everything's wider. I feel like everything has been made bigger. Like, we're tinier now than everything because they made the rooms larger. So they just literally times everything by 1.5 scale. This guy's gonna get 2nd state. Oh no, he got pulled off. Chasing someone right now. I love his chase music. Yeah, that's the thing. You can if they're injured and you hit someone with the virulent bond charge, or and you hit them into a you'll just pick them up. You'll hurt them and pick them up. If they're not hurt, you'll throw them, hit them into a wall, put them into an injured state, and infect them. We'll go over his power word by verbatim when we get to his when we play him next round. We're gonna be playing him after this game. But we'll go right through we'll go through the entirety of his I'm gonna grab this right now. The entirety of his powers description. Hello everyone. And we got a lot of people here right now. I appreciate everyone stopping by the stream. Got ourselves some wonderful Dead by Daylight YouTube shenanigans, I'll say that much. I don't... Okay, I see this person right here. I gotta go save him. Is there... There's a second way up. There's gonna be a staircase off in the back. He's got enough time. See, now if I had the perk that could pause the struggle bar right here, how cool would that be? Everything is so much wider. The rooms, the hallways are just ridiculously wide now. They've, like, added so much more. They've added so much more to these hallways. Oh, get in here. Oh, I can't, she's broken because of the new perk, Terminus, actually. That's interesting. Okay, so this is the first time we're seeing Terminus. We see both Rebecca and the person getting hooked right now are broken because the exit gates were powered, and, yeah. So that's gonna last for a good amount of time. That's very interesting to see that. Shit. He's got the door ready to go. Oh no. I was about to say, he's gonna pay for his life with that one. I love those voice lines he gives. Oh, well, this is awkward. Alright, so it does lock him in. He doesn't seem like he has control over it past the dash. I'm gonna spray him with the spray can. Is this death? This is death hook for him. That's just crazy. Oh, wait! If he was paying attention, it stops you. Wait. Did you see that? It's like a Victor on your back. Wait. If you slam someone with if you use his Ouroboros Virulent Bond and charge people into the end game gate, it closes it. That closed it for like 10 seconds. He turned away, and he could have swiped sooner there. He could have stopped. He could have caught me. He could have stopped me right there. He could have caught me at the door and hit me and pulled me away. Because I couldn't walk out. I couldn't even crawl out. If he downed me, I still wouldn't be able to crawl out. Because of the, it gives like a grace period against the back of the thing right there. Hey there, Brutal Killer. That's an OP, yeah, Sick Killer. I agree, Austin. When you see him, he feels very slow without add-ons, I bet. There should be a perk called Brick, and what it does is Brick you can smack the killer with. I think that's DS, right? No, that's something else. Alright, let's play some killers. Get that, They did not fix Ada's heals. They have, they're still just very stubby. They don't, they're not true. They're not very heal-like. Alright, let's get this boy. We're gonna spend just a second. Actually, you know what? We expect the killer queue to be so long. Look how cool he whips out his glasses. He got it. He has another 30 of them inside of his jacket coat right there. Just keep that in mind. Alright, spend some blood points. Let's get it going. Spending those blood points. Oh yeah, with them, I forgot a lot of perks would have transferred over. Let's just make sure we have a. Oh, you got something to say, Wesker? You got some fun passive. Oh, we got the RPD badge. I'm gonna throw in the badge so we go to the RPD map here. By the way. All right, so let's look at some of his early perks right here. I think the one that allows him to. I think this is fine, seeing people around you while you're carrying, but the one that allows you to vault quicker, I think is going to be the big one. When people fast vault around you, and then you can follow with just like a quicker fast vault than a survivor can move now. I think that might be too much. Not too much, but I think it's going to be too much for a survivor to handle. Yeah, Superior Anatomy. So if I ran Superior Anatomy, which increases my vault speed by 30 seconds, and Bamboozle... So I have been... Maybe we just do this. We'll just do this first game. So we get 15% plus 30%. Now, are these additive or multiplying values? This is my first question. But I should be able to vault a window, bamboozle it faster than they should be able to even recognize it, and then just go in first. Nice little smack right there. He releases fully on August 30 or 31st. Yeah, he's not on live servers. This is the PTB server. We have the PTB icon next to our YouTube subscriber. And thank you for everyone who subscribed. We started this stream with 300, and we have moved up to 306. So I appreciate everyone who's new here checking out the Dead by Daylight, Project W, Resident Evil, Dead DLC with me on the PTB. Thank you very much. I like the names of these things right here. If we're looking for more information, I have a pinned comment of everything that's going on with the PTB right now, between the add-ons, the new perks, any type of new rebalancing of things. All the perks, by the way, between Killer and Survivor are in this form that is linked. All right, increases the virulent bond extension when grabbing a Survivor mid-bound by 50%. Wait. Increases the bond extension. So let's go through the power. We didn't go through the power. I said I would. We did. Mastermind can barrel forward, infecting survivors with the Ouroboros virus, or leaping over obstacles. Very important. Or leaping over obstacles. I didn't read that the first time through. Press and hold the power button to charge a bound attack. While charging, the Mastermind moves slightly slower as he prepares his strike. When charged, press the attack button to bound. If the Mastermind hits a survivor, that survivor becomes infected or furthers their infection. If the Mastermind crashes into something during the bound, he will then slam the survivor, causing a damage state. And if not, the survivor is thrown, losing a health state, and they are thrown away, losing a health state if they are thrown into any solid object. So you can injure them two different ways. You can injure them if you sandwich them into a wall, or if you take them and fling them into a solid object. So there's two different ways. We just had Jay the Last subscribe right there. I appreciate that. It was expected. The Emperor saw it. Everything is foreseen. Oh, we got another subscriber there. I appreciate that, guys. He's already in game? Yeah, he's on the PTB there, yeah. Basically means when you grab a survivor, the further you go allows you to smash the walls easier. Yeah, it seems like this is already going to be one of his better add-ons. Anything that extends range to give you better chances or more opportunities to hurt someone is already a win in my book. All right, if Virulent Bond hits a dropped pallet or vault location, so it's not just a pallet, you can vault windows with this. Keep this in mind. You can vault windows with his power. And another subscribers, wait a second. Hey there, Justin. Alright, so, special effect, Ouroboros Affection. This is the secondary. Upon being hit by Virulent Bond, survivors become infected. Infected builds over time. When fully infected, survivors become hindered. Hindered is a 5% slowdown effect. It's actually you become quite slow. You lose so much distance and possible options for safety while you're hindered. If a Virulent Bond grabs and slams a survivor who are fully infected, the Mastermind will automatically carry them. So you'll hurt them, and doesn't matter if they are injured or fully healed. If they are fully infected, you will just shoulder them. And then the first aid spray, very easily. You just find a box with there's several supply crates. Find a first aid spray, and survivors can take away the Ouroboros infection. But what's interesting is that unlike well, so I suppose similar to Nemesis, but unlike Plague, is that when you heal yourself with the first aid spray, you don't heal any health states. You will only heal the infection. You will not cure a health state. Very interesting. You arrive on live service? Hell yeah. Yeah, this is the first game. Remember, first game as the Mastermind, Albert Wesker. We're going to run the Chalice. I think we're going to run there. Increase the distance at which... Wait, so... Increases the extension when grab. So I can grab from further, throw from further. Is that just a base 50%, 30% right there in these first two items? Let's look at the common add-ons here. Decreases the initial Virulent Bond distance by 20%, but increases the second one by 20%. That's very weird. So you go shorter the first dash, shorter the first dash, longer the second one. Very weird. Increases the... Okay, now this is the reverse. This is the first one you go further, the second one you go shorter. That's... This one actually probably wouldn't be too bad, because the first one would be to position yourself or catch people on loops that they would otherwise not think possible. And then, yeah. Alright, where are we at? Holy... crap. We have almost 300 people watching concurrently right now. We got a lot of people wanting to see this Resident Evil Project W Dead by Daylight PTB. I hope we're all doing well in here today. Thank you all for showing up. We're just checking things out, getting our hands on for the first time in a lot of these things. increases movement speed while charging the bond by 5%. See, all of these seem actually useful because you get a big bonus on the second one, even though you get slightly diminished on the first one. And then obviously the antithesis is this. And then this is just 5% increase, no drawback, just extra movement speed. Just move faster while you're using your power. We got the RPD offering. I almost forgot to throw that in, but we want the C. We've seen the West Wing. We now want to see the East Wing on the RPD badge. Chris only perks info, please. Yeah, we'll get the we actually just since we're ready up, we can't unready, but we can look at them while we're in the perk selection screen here. We have superior anatomy, which is very simply when another survivor fast vaults around you, you vault quicker. You vault even quicker. Very, very simple to understand. Someone vaults around you, you are then allowed to vault quicker. His other perks, Awakened Awareness, another very simple one. While you're carrying a survivor, while someone is on your shoulder, every other survivor's aura is shown to you within a certain radius around you. So it can be very helpful to see people who are waiting for you, maybe waiting around the corner to put down a pallet, trying to take body blocks, or just hiding, waiting until it's safe to make a save. They will not be safe. They will not make the save. You know where they are. They're gonna die. And then his last one here, there it is, Terminus. We saw a little bit of it on our last game. When the exit gates are powered, this perk activates. Everyone who is injured, downed, or hooked, or being carried, they're all inflicted with the broken status effects until the gates are open. So they are permanently broken from the time it takes the gates to be powered for the first gate to be opened. So that can be a lot of time and be very difficult for survivors to you don't have a health state, so you can't take protection hits, you can't make save unhooks if you're injured. Like all this is out the window if Terminus is active. So if you're broken between those two times, and then it lingers for another 20 seconds after the gate is open. So we saw a little bit of value from it last game. I don't think it's going to be that crazy good since it's one of those only activates when all the gens are done, and we all would rather not have all those gens done. But anything that like there's, I like late game builds, whatever, but if I can avoid getting to a late game, if I can avoid getting down to 2, 1, 0 gens being left for myself, like I'll do it. But I think it can have its use on late game builds. So say you'd like put Terminus with like No Way Out and Remember Me. So you have like these exit gates that take forever to open. So you have this massive opportunity. You have minutes to work with while people are broken. And that can be devastating depending on who you're playing with or against. If you grab a survivor during a dash, that add-on will make him travel further after he grabs. Kind of like a double jump, if you will. Yeah. One bad thing about him is that I've seen is that the charge for the bounds is like 3 seconds. During that, you're slowed by a high amount. Yeah, that's why I almost want to run the reverse tendril, increase his movement speed while charging. So that makes me want to do that. So let's take off the thrown distance, because if I use this incorrect, well, we're going to be inside. So there's almost no point where we're going to throw and not hit a wall. You could just turn too quickly and you're going to hit a wall. Increases the virulent bond extension when grabbing a survivor mid-bound by 50%. So this just allows you to just get that bit further if you're just outside the dash range. But yeah, let's take off. Let's do the distance. Let's do that. We're running the tendril to compensate some of the slowdown of the charging of the ability. So we're gonna I don't know how much it slows you down, but I have to imagine 5% is gonna be a big chunk into that, whether it's 10%, 15%, 20%. We're still shaving off either, half the value, a third of the value, all these things. Oh my goodness, we are getting up there, guys. Holy, we're getting up there. Oh, damn. Oh, cap lock's on. Everyone drink your water. We got a lot of people in here right now. Get hydrated. We're going to be here for a while. Is PTB available on Epic too? You know what? I actually don't know if the PTB is... If we can have someone else answer that if they didn't already. At you, Chris, only Steam. Okay, so it looks like someone has said that it only is on Steam. I want to say, and I also believe that is a Steam only uh, build. So you can only access the PTB, the public test build, off of Steam. I believe that is correct. I don't want to say 100%, but I'm at like the 99% mark right there. Get ourselves a Neocro, Courageous Tiger. Throw a blood. Actually, let's just do a bunch of circles. Let's do let's do a bunch of orbs here. Got a bunch of orbs going. Very, very orbal. Oh, I love that so much. I love that he turns around with and he puts on the sunglasses. Hey, do it again. Do it again. Let's go to here. Let's get that, and then put the sunglasses back on. Look at he just. Yes, pose for me, Wesker. That's never gonna get old. Just seeing him just like come out of his now I need to get Wesker like glasses. Where can I get glasses like Wesker? I have a bunch. I have some aviators. I have some like other like sporting glasses, but I need these ones right here. These are just I need a. I probably could look online and find like exact replicas for a pretty decent price. I would love to get some Wesker glasses. Yes, all the characters are, every DLC is unlocked for free on the PTB. All previous DLCs are as well, so anything up to that point that has been released is available for everyone to try. He's so cool. But we did know that this was going to be a long queue time. We expected it. We expected it. How long have we been in queue for? All right. It has been a 10-minute queue so far. We've been in a little over 10 minutes. To be expected. So what we're probably going to do is we might just do like we'll do either 3 or 4 survivor games and then a killer game. Only because, let's see, actually I'm going to look at the markers on my other 2 games. I believe... All right, okay, they were about, yeah. So the other games were about 13, 14. So we're almost to the point where the game that we were in a queue as long as a full game played, like queuing up for it, readying up for it, choosing a build, playing it that entire time. We have almost caught up to that, just waiting to get into one game. And not that I don't mind waiting, I just don't like streaming the wait, you know? So it's like if I'm doing any offline stuff, it's way easier. But when we're just looking to play on online, we just want to play. Thankfully, when new stuff comes out, we can talk about things and we can theory craft like crazy because of the amount of variables and permutations of different builds that get unlocked when new, like even when 3 new perks get added, you have to think that every one of these perks can be added into separate builds all on their own. So this massive like branching out of perk builds get immediately opened up and and then there's always like a week later and everyone's like, oh, I didn't even think about that combination. That's another new permutation of this build that we can add because these new perks do a new thing. Can add a new way of this happening. Like, I am very excited. My biggest thing that I'm excited for is to think about the different healing builds that are going to be available. Hello. Is the killer fun? Playing against the killer so far has been so extremely thrilling, and I know part of it is because I love Wesker as an antagonist, but he, like, as a Dead by Daylight killer, as a Dead by Daylight killer, he's just so much fun getting, like the rushing, the movement, the voice lines, the music, everything so far is feeling really nice. All right, so we're throwing the RPD badge in because we want to see the new RPD map. I think it's a terrible idea going to the RPD map because I believe it is still, like, from that first play the last time around, I believe it's extremely survivor-sided, but it matters not. I would love to just see it again and explore it. I think the note is that he travels about 75% of the Demigorgon shred with this dash. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was not like a quick flick of a dash, like where the Demigorgon seems like he's like actually lunging. It's an incredibly quick lunge. It seems like there's a notable travel speed, a notable difference in travel speed. So 25% slower than the Demigorgon definitely feels about right. So probably in very thin corridors it's going to be nice since you can dash twice. So if you're in any type of situation where there's no, there's either a pallet, like God pallets will now lock survivors into danger. I think even better than the Legion, or because the fact that you don't, your camera angle should be not as messed with when you, I'm actually very curious what the vault looks like. I might test it immediately to see what the vault looks like from the WESKERs. Okay, so we got East Wing. This is the other side. We got one side. All right, we do not know anything. Okay, so it looks like that's kind of the same. Knife is pretty big. Yeah, so what does this... All right, I think I see someone up here. All right, that's blocked off. That's interesting to see. That's completely blocked off from that side. All right, I like that. Bit of a long cooldown there. I went too soon there, so she shouldn't be safe here. That's a quick vault. That is a quick vault right there. Oh, I messed up. I hit the side right there. But you saw what I was trying to do there, so let's keep chasing her. I think I can get over these two. No, it's not going to work. It's too slow. It's too slow of a charge. Oh, but this isn't. Nice juke right there. Nice juke. Nice bait on the pallet right there.
7 minutes is all I can play.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. So from this point on, I have 7 minutes or I have to instantly DC the match. He used both these God pallets, thankfully. I have to assume someone's over here. Do you think they drop down or they're walking this way? I thought I just heard someone walking. We know someone was over here because we saw them run this way. No, they're just both on that side. So we know two people are coming over from this side. Someone has to be saving. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's see what this charge looks like. Oh, wow. You get some distance. What was that? That is some incredible distance right there. That's actually a pretty decent loop now. All right, that's fine. I'll just break this one. All right, so there's a cooldown when you're using your power and not using your power. We gotta keep that in mind. You get some distance when you charge like that, though. She's gonna be above me. That was a weird little swing. I should have waited until I... we almost just put her into the wall right there. That is so cool looking. That is just so cool looking. That's just so cool. Apparently the Ada has very bad ping. Why am I seeing her? Oh, so you can push them into a loop location? Oh, you just hit them! You don't have to grab them to down them if they're going through a window with the virulent bond. Oh, that's so good to know. That's very, very good to know. Hey there, Hardcore, how are you doing? Alright, we just saw the Rebecca right here. I just needed to take something out of chat real quick. Yep, there we go. Alright. She's not infected. I should have infected her, actually. What is she doing? That is so good.
Playtime is over.
Playtime is over. That is so good. That dash feels so useful. Having 2 charges to just move, to get distance, and then get the hit. And then be able to control it all. That feels so very good. I was trying to figure out, like, are they trying to get attention from me or what's going on here? Yeah, they just don't make it. That's awesome. Dude, his power feels so good. Hey there, iCarly, Photon, everyone. So, I'm getting that information from something. I don't know what, but it's from something. Get a boon here. Sorry if I'm missing anyone in chat here, or just... That just feels so cool. Just take her in the shoulder immediately. That's so awesome. Did she pre-drop that? Why did she drop that pallet right there? Dude, the power just feels so good in chase. You can go over pallets. You can go over pallets. You can hurt people from a distance. Oh, I almost had her. You can move on the cooldown of it. You can move while it's on cooldown. It doesn't completely stop you in place. You do have to wait for 2 stacks though, so keep in mind it's on a charge system, so like a nurse, okay? So you're still like playing as if you're playing against a nurse. So it looks like my vault speed is also being modified by the perks that I'm running and the fact that I have Bamboozle on, by the way. She should have. There's a pallet right there for her. Right through the pallet. Now you can. Oh my goodness. You go so quick. You cannot be stopped. Oh my goodness. That felt so good. What was that? Did I just hit her off of another survivor right there? I'm pretty sure I just hit Rebecca off of Rebecca, by the way. Thought for sure she was going to be coming over this way. Oh, we see him over here. Does this get me... Okay, you can't trigger it midair. I was wondering if you could trigger it midair. That felt so good. We know someone's over here, we just don't know. Oh, I see. Scratchies. Just the tail end of them, so... Oh, just saw her right here. Nice, okay. His knife animation is so clean. It is so clean, and it almost feels like just like weirdly quick too. I was like, why is there nothing around me? And then realized that there's a 2 floor. If there's nothing around you on your floor, always look up and assume there's gonna be something there. Oh, he said the thing. He said the thing. He said it's Dead by Daylight time. I like that there's a lot more drop downs as well. I heard her. I heard her Ouroboros with the I threw her so far. What was that? I wish I had a Mori for these people. I want to Mori every one of them and give them a beautiful death, but I don't have it. Oh my goodness. He's live on the PTB right now. You can only access the PTB through Steam, which is a PC build of Dead by Daylight. The public test build on Steam. I don't believe you can even get it on Epic. We were talking about that earlier. If we can get a hard confirmation on... Oh. I hear someone. Ada. Ada. Yeah, this feels really good. That just feels, and then you can move while you're off of it. It's not even something that completely locks you down. Like a nurse blink completely locks you down. You're stopped completely, you know? You gotta wheeze. I have no idea where the hatch could possibly spawn on this. I definitely went the wrong way, and Ada has not found it either. Or she's just hovering above it. I didn't see scratchies. Ada. Ada. Oh, you know what she probably has? She probably has her Soul Survivor perk that gives her the friggin... Can I get... Oh, I hear it now. There it is. Can I... No. Invisible... Okay, the height of the... It doesn't let you get onto... I don't think I've ever seen the hatch actually spawn right on top there. Let's just let her get out. I do not want to wait for this Ada trying to... It took me long enough to get into this game. We're done here. You never lived to see the dawn. He said the thing. Oh, can I not open this door? Hello? Why am I not getting the prompt that mouse won the door? Is it because it's powered? I could have sworn you could still open doors even after they're both powered. Through even after hitting the hatch. I think it's because they... Oh, well, we know she is. So I can... Yeah. That's so cool. That's so cool. You can being able to vault stuff like that from a distance. Oh, you know what I should have done? I don't think she would have known about the, Yeah, see? He runs like the trickster. That's definitely the trickster's animation right there. Only open? Yeah, that was my mistake right there. Oh, we got a mod in chat right here. Sorry about that. The RPD feels ridiculously Survivor-sided, but I could just be wrong. I could totally be wrong. I have no idea. Alright, back to Survivor. Hey, we got ourselves a 3K, though. I'm happy with our 3K. Ah, Smeller. We got some sense in the... Alright, Pete, you can put your bell in now. You can get your bell in. Sorry, I didn't see it. We got a flood. We got an incredible amount of chatters right now in the chat. There's also the 100%... Oh, he holds the knife behind his back for everyone. That was amazing. That was such a good game. His power, even though just playing it the first time, felt so good. All right, everyone, we got one of our main mods in chat here. You can see him there, all the heals. He'll whip you straight if he sees any nonsense going on. Or he'll just ignore it and let the hilarity go. Who knows? I can't control him. All right, let's actually choose some perks this time. So for her, we'll run her, I want to run low profile and then wiretap here. Oh no, we'll take off that and we'll put on wiretap and reactive healing. Oh, another subscriber. Thank you. Who was it this time? Oh, there we go. Thank you for joining us. Did I already get wiretap level 2 here? And I'm just a fool for not seeing it? Yeah, I did. Okay, so wiretap level 2. Let's throw ourselves on a toolkit so we can get the progression done a little quicker. Throw in some points. And then we're going to save our blood points right now and just wait until we get until the next rotation for Wesker. And then we're going to put all the blood points back onto him. Hey there, Jod. Hello, hello. We like shenanigans in the call. No nonsense or tomfoolery, whatever the heck that means. Oh, and another one. They're just pouring in right now, guys. You are too much right now. I appreciate Darwin. I appreciate every single subscriber. We've had... I'm going to lose it, We've had 40 new subscribers since the start of this stream right now. The stream. Thank you all so much. The ghost face. Wait a second. You're supposed to be in my game, not while you watching. You trying to stream snipe? You trying to you trying to see where those survivors are? Ghostface, we talk about this. Just because you're better with technology than the rest of the killers doesn't mean you can breach security protocols like that. Gotta drink some more water here. You guys... Oh, we are on the... Okay, now we're on the east wing again there. Oh, we got Wesker, though. So he, like just barely touched me with his power, but that allowed him to get the Ouroboros infection onto me. And another one. I need a DJ Khaled soundboard right now because apparently it's just all about... Oh! Gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Alright, we're gonna pre-drop that one right there. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. That was not a good idea. I did not realize there was two drop... I did not realize there's two different ways around the... So... As you saw, there are a lot of pallets on this map still. I think I'm still under the assumption that... What do we got going on here? Everyone, thank you right there. 2K... Docs? Perhaps at all, yeah. Just joined the stream. What exactly does the new killer do? A lot. They do a lot. It's not simple to describe. They have good movement, good anti-pallet. They have good chase, a really good chase. I want to say he's chasing me. Maybe not. I need to go get healed, and I also would like to get a he has a dash that can also do damage. He has an infection side effect on his power that makes his power interact with you differently depending on where your infection is. And then he also has he has the ability to jump pallets. He can jump pallets. He can dash from a distance. He has multiple charges on that said dash. While I'm infected, even if I get dashed at, if I'm at full health, he can still that crow scared me. He can still instantly down me or put me into a carried state. So while I'm fully infected here, he can his power interacts with me in a very different way. If you go back a little bit on our stream, you can see actually we just played Wesker for the first time on our last game, and it was great. We got ourselves a nice 3K. And then we forgot about how the in-game collapse works from the killer side. Not that way. Ah, nice.
Playtime
is over. Playtime is over. His voice lines are just so cool. Oh! He didn't mean to do that. He didn't want it. It auto-locked him to the vault there. It auto-locked him. No. No, David. So it takes some time. He didn't realize it. Or I didn't realize it. It takes time to undo your chart from the Ouroboros chart from that thing he was using. So in that time, I could have vaulted the window while he did not have it charge his M1 primed up right there. That was on me. I could have actually vaulted the window, I think, quick enough. But his ability locked him into a charge into the window. Okay, I can see that. I can see that being used against him. Gotta charge the headset soon. Oh, I think I just saw him coming from that side. Yeah, we can show some of the... We'll actually... We'll play some... we'll do some Leon and Claire after this one. Need to go get ourselves a... one of those things right there. Alright. Had to charge our headset right there. Alright, let's go. Alright, so you don't infect people. Yeah, so I'm fully infected right now, so he can do special damage. He can do a special damage attack to me. What buffs they added? They didn't really... I don't think they... The pin... I have the live... Everything that was changed for this PTB patch is posted on that forum thing that I have linked out. I have it pinned on the link thing right there. If you follow that, you'll see every change that is on the PTB. I don't think there was any rebalancing of perks over here. Oh, just saw him over there. He sees us. I think he wants us because he can insta-kill us. He wants me. Since I'm fully infected by the Ouroboros right now, he can one-shot me with his power, which I think he's trying to look to do. Did they make the second version of this map a rework? They split the map in two. They made this two separate maps, RPD East and RPD West. And then, oh god. And then they also completely reworked them. So they split and then reworked. So the maps are wide, everything's bigger, everything's been like upscaled straight, like weirdly, including like hooks and stuff, so hooks look gigantic. Alright, so that's wiretap right there, showing us where he is. And shit coming over here. I'm gonna use the spray to take off the infection from me. And there we go. It's weird. I have no idea. The differences between the East and West, I am not 100% sure on. It looks like there's an extra, depending on East and West, is whether this section is open. So this entirely new outdoor section right here is, I think, East. Yeah, and then over here is where West would open up. If West was the open map, it would be over here. Oh, I'm running towards him. I'm like, why does it sound like the terror radius is getting louder? But I can't say for sure. Officially coming out, we're guessing towards the end of this month, so closer to the end of August. So at least 2 weeks from now, possibly 3. We still got a little while to go. The PTB should be open the entirety of this week. So I have wiretap active right now, so I can put that on. I think he's got agitation, because he's got a big, chunky terror radius. We have played WESKER. Our first game was WESKER, was actually just the last game, and it was a lot of fun. We brought ourselves to the PTB, And we also had a really good game. We had a really good 3K. Figuring out a lot of the movement ability. The fact that he can vault windows at an increased speed using his power. The fact that he, like, this is closed too. Like, this entire west wing is closed off right here. This would normally be opened up. So better vaulting. You can vault over pallets, so they're not, you don't have to worry about god pallets as much. You can dash in close distance in vault locations that are also, so it's like his power does damage and also circumnavigates, not circumnavigates, circumvents a lot of locations that either require the break or vault to take the counter. And he just dashed onto this guy and then got this other guy. I dropped for a save. This is like a complete dead end over here. It feels so weird having a gen off on this side. Chase music is good. The chase music is amazing. I love how oppressive and like it just feels like very weighty, very heavy chase music. This is the best way I can describe it. If you can make chase music chunky, they figured out a way to do it. The only problem is that he's right above her, so... Oh, there's the save. Every time I move away from this gen to go save someone, someone else goes in for the save. Damn these altruistic survivors. It's nice, though. There's only one way up here, so I actually can feel pretty safe since he has to go up the main staircase to get over here. He can't come from this direction anymore. Can't go, like, underneath and around. The only problem is that that's the only drop out of there if you don't beat him to the door of this room. So I should be able to wiretap this gen as well. Yeah, there it is. Wiretap installed. It feels weird to me. That's all I gotta say about the RPG map. It feels unbelievably weird because some things, like some rooms are larger, some hallways are larger. It just feels unbelievably weird. I feel like a miniature person inside of this the map, to be honest. Oh, you know what? I think he's running agitation in his perk that lets him see other survivors when they're around him, and that's how he's finding out these people while he's shouldering them. That's what's going on here. Nada. Keep this on. He's definitely gonna check over here. All right, so now we got to decide whether we save this person right underneath us right here. Yeah, sorry about that. The bots are getting through somehow. Yeah, no zombies. No zombies. We're gonna go save her now. Now we're gonna go run back up. Alright, you go heal yourself. I'm getting that gen done. I hope he didn't see me. I think he just hit the other survivor again. Alright. He sounds very close. There, he's very close. Haha. Him using his power actually made him not get a free hit on me. Take that. Gotta watch which way he's moving here. Got another subscriber there. I heard that noti. Thank you, thank you. Nice, nice, nice. I gotta go this and then go up here. I'm on death hook here, so if he catches me, I'm out of the game. Huh? Get me out of... Help! No! He messed up, he messed up. No! He didn't mess up! I didn't think he was gonna get me! I really thought he didn't have the distance to get me there after he smacked into the, to the thing right there. Really thought I was safe. Ah, so close. Get me out of here. Ah, that was so good. That was so much fun. Yeah, the mock speed lunge from WESKER is probably the most, like, is probably so unnerving, and what gives the power some extra power is just the mental damage it does to you while you're getting the impressive mental damage. That was hilarious. That was a great game. That was a great final chase there too. I'm pretty sure I got like smacked up against the Ada, to tell you the truth. That was so close. Ada could have saved you. Top 10 saddest anime moments. I would agree. All of these statements are factual. All right, let's try this. Let's play some Claire. Claire, where are you, Jill? Oh yeah, it actually does. Her character doesn't look as terrifying anymore. All right, let's bring him in. What do we got here? Let's bring in a whole... Let's just bring in a medkit for ourselves. We might as well keep the decked out purple medkit then. All the same. Throwing a cake, because, you know, that makes sense. We're going to take off Windows of Opportunity here. We don't have any of the new teachables from anyone else, but we'll throw on some other perks that we like. We'll do a... Yeah, so we're going to do a live, quick and quiet Dance With Me build here. One of my favorite ones. With distortion. So this is... I would say this is close to like a ninja build. Yeah, the voice lines were leaked. Not sure if they're added. So we don't know if Claire is going to have her voice lines when she's loaded in here. Most of the time when the PTB, when we know of particular voice lines, only like the main release of things, not like the alternate skins or the alternate... Okay, so no voice line in lobby. So I don't think there's going to be voice line. I don't think we're going to hear any voice lines here. But, yeah, they usually just release it on like the main survivor, main killer, and then anything that comes with the skins are not shown. Any of the extra voice lines or sounds or anything like that, or you usually don't even see the extra skins. So like we don't have access to the legendary Sheva and Carlos just yet either. But I am so unbelievably excited that we get Ada, Chris, the Sheva, and Rebecca all at another 4 Resident Evil mainstays being added to be played on top of new perks and everything else in between. Tell you I'm a lot happier than not. That's all I got to say about that.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Feels weird to get the comments read. Don't worry, Roy. We try to read as much as I can in chat. There's so many great people in chat right now. Everyone's talking and being very kind, supportive, entertaining, interesting, all these wonderful things. So it makes it very easy to engage with the chat like this. So I appreciate you guys just as much as anything else. Got a sunflower. Thank you for subscribing there. We are now up to 360 subscribers. You guys are actually making it hard to in a good way. You're making it hard to even comprehend that amount of support that was added so far this stream. Again, I just appreciate you guys that here chat, whether you're just watching, subscribing, anything. I hope it obviously everyone is super excited for the new DLC chapter that's coming out. So we got a bunch of Resident Evil / Dead by Daylight fans in here. I know it. It has to be. We know it. We know it. Drink your liquids. First time here and loving it? Well, I appreciate that. Love hearing it. We're just having a good time. Having, as we always try to do in Dead by Daylight, especially when chapters first release, we try to enjoy it as long as we can before we try to dismantle it completely to figure out the strongest, I guess, the meta. We can use meta here correctly. Always have fun first when new content comes out. And then you can figure out after some time how you want to break it, how you want to min-max everything. Way to put that down, see if he charges it. He did not. Oh, we got someone else there. Oh, God. We're just going to leave this. We're just going to leave. No, Ada, wait, I said I was going to leave. You can stay there. Oh, you just threw a really nice pallet for no reason. You got to get away from the... We were working on this generator, Ada. Leave it. Ada. Oh my God.
Is that all you
Oh my God. That just looks so awesome. It looks so cool. It just... The dash is quick. So the motion blur, we mentioned this earlier, the blur looks awesome. It just makes it look like an act, just high octane, high action. And then the quick animation of getting whipped around by the tendrils and the tentacles is crazy. Just sub, nice. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. No, it's not a dumb question. I will always appreciate people asking questions instead of just assuming or just sitting quietly trying to figure things out and having a tough time getting frustrated. The PTB is the public test build. It's covered on the top left by my chat, but it is meant to be a public test build, a build of a patch of the Dead by Daylight that is then opened up to the public for everyone to try, kind of like a beta of what's to come. You get to try a patch before the patch actually goes live. It's a test patch, as it says. It's public. A build to the public that's to be tested. He sees me. He sees my scratch marks. I just gotta go. He knows all of my perks now because I use Quick and Quiet and Dance With Me right in front of him. And now knowing how long it takes to charge... Oh, there he is. Nice movement right there. This was not the loop I thought it was. He just juked himself really hard. Now I can just get out. He just juked himself so very hard right there. That you totally could use that to make distance. You can totally use his power to make distance. He just caught up to me from like crazy far away right there. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. Nicely done. So it takes, like was mentioned in chat, it's about a 3-second charge up for the for his power. So you know how much time if you play him. I highly suggest easiest way to know where you can counter him and counter his dashes is play him and feel what his dash charge up is like. Because understanding that helped me a lot. Helped me a lot in that chase right there. Sorry about all the adult bots coming out here. It looks like my thing is not timing up people properly. My thing is broken. My bot catcher is broken right now, and I apologize for that. So do pay no mind to the YouTube. The YouTube one works a lot less than the Twitch one. The Twitch one seems to be very good with it, and then I love that constant cord buildup, but YouTube seems to have a bigger problem catching the spam bots like that. They're great at getting spam accounts. They just can't get spam sometimes to chatters. It is Stranger Things, yeah. Yeah, the only limited time cosmetics they had were from the Stranger Things, but that was because of nonsense with the dealing with license holders and stuff like that. He was standing on top of that hill right there, so I used Quick and Quiet, Lithe, and Dance With Me to just make some good movement towards the center of the map here. We're gonna fast vault that. These gens are already done. These survivors are getting gens done too quick. What are we doing? Dude, this WESKER is pulled right from RE5. It is RE5 WESKER down to the voice lines, the outfit, the glasses, the Mori, everything is down. Everything is RE5 WESKER. It's a direct pull from him. I would love to see an RE1 classic skin for him, or an alternate Krauser skin. If anyone's familiar with RE4, there's a character called Krauser that I think could be incorporated into how WESKER moves and his attacks. I think you could do that. Give him a legendary Krauser skin, or a RE1 switch, his RE1 Stars uniform. I would love to see a Stars uniform. WESKER would be awesome too. No! He pushed me without doing damage. Did you see that? If he grabs you from a height? Nice hold right there. Nice hold. He was waiting for the second. He was waiting to see where I was going to go with the second movement there. Excellent hold. All right, so you can get into a no damage grab with him if he tosses you or walks off a ledge. He broke the carry. The animation did not slam me against anything because it hit into a drop. And if it hits into a drop, he doesn't go into the throw. And if he doesn't go into the throw, then I just get released infected without a damage state being applied to me. That is fascinating to know. So that actually makes me wonder, if you get grabbed on top of a mound, does that make it so that you can only get infected if he hits you on the mound like that? Can you force a non-damage charge every time? I'm probably going to be left on this hook to die because 2 people are working on the... No, unfortunately, none of the Resident Evil Survivor... only Ada... It looked like Ada's and Rebecca's are here, and Wesker's, of course, but not Claire's, Leon's, Chris's, Jill's, none of them. Oh, she just used she just traded spaces, traded health states with me. Just go grab that. Okay, that's wiretap right there, giving us that information. He's probably gonna come right back over here, so I'm just gonna leave early, leave preemptively. Spray me. Thank you. We're being sprayed by a puppy. Oh, would you like to? You're broken. You do know you're broken. I don't think she realizes it completely. She was just one shot by being completely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was just one shot by the power since she was all the way infected. I'm gonna start making my way over here so that barbecue chili potentially doesn't give me off. All right, see him right there. He saw my scratch marks, I think. Nice. I'm just gonna try to get away from him right here. Oh no! He held on to it. I'm dead. I'm dead. I think I should have just taken the vault. I'm pretty sure I could have vaulted quicker than he could have whatchamacallit there. I'm not gonna be able to wiggle off before this person thinks I can. I hope they realize that. All right. He wins this game. I don't know why everyone just gave up at the end right there. Biggest mistake I made right there is I should have pulled him away from the hook firstly. Not at the killer shack. So the killer shack didn't have God Pilot and it was close to the hook, so I shouldn't have been there at all. I should have ran as far away as possible off that first hit instead of even trying to get back into the window and hope he didn't do a quick swing. I should have just ran away, taken the distance with Lithe and get away, so the hook could have been a safer hook. That's how I would have changed things in the end of that game for the people. Yeah, there it goes. How the matches been going? Were my tips about WESKER earlier useful? Yeah, no, they were good. They were good pointers because it's something as I always say, the best way to learn killers, the play as them and against them is the play as them and against them. So the best way to play WESKER is to play against WESKER and then vice versa. You'll see things other WESKERs will do that will teach you things. And then when playing as WESKER, you'll learn what your limitations are, what your actual limitations are, distances, times, and then you can translate that all into like, hey, what does that mean for this person over here? All right, let's get this ready. We're not, actually, we're going to ready up here. We got all these extra blood points, so we're going to try to get 4 perks in Rebecca right now. And then after, I think, one more Survivor game, we're going to go back to WESKER. It's just that the queue times are really long. Dude, the WESKER, I think there's going to be a ridiculous amount of new quick vault builds for killer with the new WESKER perk. I think it's going to be just absolutely insane when it's going to open up for killers to be able to go that fast with Bamboozle. Using my power, so it also affects any powers that help you vault. So Legion gets his fast vault increased by Bamboozle and will also get it increased by Superior Anatomy. So he will get he's going to have a 50% increased vault speed on top of already being able to fast vault. So just try to imagine, like try to picture that type of ridiculous vault speed on a Legion or anyone who can, just the fact that you can do that with vaulting characters now. Like a Myers, tier 3 Myers coming at you through a window at just super speed. It's going to be too much. All right, what was the name of her last one before the last 2 seconds go here? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're just playing the play right now. Remember to learn killers to start off, no OP builds. That's why I can get a feel for the raw power. Yeah, that's why I like people that always rely off the same add-ons for one killer. I think that's a very poor way to play it. You can play it that way. You can play however the damn you want in this game. Everyone can play anyway. There's a very specific rule book. As long as you're not cheating and being like terrible towards someone in the end game in chat and saying stupid shit, then you can literally play any killer any way you want. But on that point, like you mentioned, it is you can handicap yourself by playing a killer only one way, playing a killer with only one set of perks, playing a killer with only one set of add-ons. That will make you only be good at that killer when you're playing the killer that way. So if you're without those perks and without those add-ons, then you'll just feel you'll perform very poorly. So if you work on the strengths of working with nothing, if you can work with no perks and no add-ons as a killer and just use their base kick, then you will it will help you no matter what you do at that point. If you start from nothing and then branch off in like dozens of different perk builds and add-on builds, then it'd be a lot easier to go that way than start with the most OP builds you can find and only play it that way. It is a very good point to be made and said. Same thing with survivors. If you only run with the most powerful survivor perks and then you have those taken away from you, then you start having problems as a survivor. You gotta learn the base better. Hattie's still the favorite. I mean, I love Hattie as a survivor. I like her perks. I like her look. I like the chapter she came out with the dredge and everything. All right. You on there? It's like Naked and Afraid. Basically, the best. It's just a good way. It's a good way to build up the base mechanics on both sides. Playing as a killer without OP build and playing as survivor without OP build. If you can learn how to win games solo, swift, no matter what. If you can win games without using any perks or not the the top 10 strongest perks when there's hundreds of them to use, you will just do better because you'll do better with the most OP perks. That's the thing. It's like you'll get better at using stronger perks when you're stronger without them. And it might seem a little strange to say that, but like... But then it gets to a point, especially in a game where killers, like you're playing for yourself, okay? You're normally always playing for yourself. If the killer or the survivors are running crazy meta perks or crazy like you have a nurse with like Starstruck, the best add-ons, agitation, you have like all this stuff on a nurse, whatever, okay? It's not that you can't, it's very hard to go up against a nurse without like good perks, quote unquote. But you almost need a stronger than not build. You need meta perks. You need like a S tier perks. You need an item. You need to bring an item in so you can heal yourself proper. So you don't need to bring a healing perk in. You need all these things to help you deal with other people who are bringing in the same thing. So you're not always in a good learning environment. Although when people first just come out, it's a good learning environment. So like when a killer first comes out and no one has the strongest build figured out or the strongest whatever figured out. What is Ada? Ada? The arm animation going off while... That was so weird. That was such a janky looking animation. But yeah, you'll find it better when killers first come out, survivors first come out. That easier to go up against them because they won't have everything figured out about it. Survivors not so much, obviously, because survivor builds very rarely change up into this complete rework of a lot of the major perks for survivors. Get in the forklift, everyone. Get away from her, you bitch. Oh wait, no, different franchise. Alright, I'm gonna go. Barry would be the best IDK about Billy. That's why I'm surprised they have Rebecca. Rebecca was in probably one of the least popular, like critically received games, but she is still one of the most popular Resident Evil characters. I wonder why. No Alien and Dead by Daylight. I am still, to this day, like, I am 1% sad at all times playing Dead by Daylight because Alien, the Xenomorph, is not inside of Dead by Daylight. That's all. That's all I gotta say about that. I have nothing more to add. 1% sad at all times. Get on these generators. Took so many years to rework Dead Hard. Took a week for Thana to be nerfed after a rework. It's crazy how they like some perks they're so quick to like absolutely nuke, and then other perks they won't change for so long exactly on that point. So if I get close enough, I can activate my bastard. I didn't even know I was there. Yeah, son of a bitchin' bastard. I got Evil Dead, Hellraiser, now just need Terminator and I'll be set. I would love to see like a T800, like a classic T800. Or no, an exoskeleton. Exoskeleton of the T800. Or like a mostly broken, like a mostly, like so obviously a Terminator that's not using guns. Shit. Like that exoskeleton of a metal exoskeleton of the Terminator would be cool. Kyle Reese, yes, exactly. A soldier pulled from the future. Gotta go. He's below us. Yeah, if we dropped down, we both would have died right there. I love that chord that comes in with his music. It's just like a long draw against the bowstring. Looks like he was in chase actually down there. She is on first hook, so we should be fine to go grab ourselves a something else over here. Yeah, Billy was an interesting character. Added into whatchamacallit, RE0. It's like Steve from Code Veronica, you know, like he's generally well received by most people, but he's not a very popular character, not a mainstay names in the Resident Evil things. You have dual wielding golden Luger Steve Boy. A Wendigo could be pretty cool. A lot of mythical creatures would work perfectly because a lot of them are folklore and kill you in one way or another. So they got a lot of like werewolves or, I mean, not that that's really folklore, but like witches, like other types of witches in the forest and stuff like that. I'm a Steve main. Slenderman good. Slenderman possibly, but the way Slenderman works and moves around, I don't think he would be a killer that can work in the chasing. Maybe he could be a teleport killer, similar to or the nurse, or he works in like a spectral place. So he moves around in like a spectral area, like that area that no one can see him in, like a ethereal form. But then when no one is looking at him directly, he has whatchamacallit, if no one's looking at him, then he gets the... That was close. Ah, nice. Okay, got me there. +5 wood on that last swing. Rebecca, save me. Is he still chasing? I was about to say he had to have seen the other Rebecca there. She was walking up the same stairs. Did I just say Ada? Ada, save me, girl. There are so many bots today. I don't know why. It's just such a weird. Or until dawn, yeah. Sorry again. Are those chat bots? I don't know why my filter is just not working today. It might be just because so many people here that it can't. It's breaking down, but it's been able to handle. Although I suppose this is the most people we've ever had live concurrently viewing or streamed at once, so that might be it. All the same, we take care of it. It's easy to moderate chat. Very easy to moderate chat. Predator would also be dope. I would love to see a Yautja. Is that the name of their species? The Predator species, the Yautja. I just watched Prey and I enjoyed it. Wasn't the best, but it was enjoyable. It had some crazy good act. I think the action was really what saved the movie. Story was pretty weak and some of the characters were a little strange and cliche, but it was still a pretty awesome movie overall. Give it a B+. Most important thing, at least the movie made sense. They didn't try to get crazy or weird with it. They just had a very simple story to tell, and they told it well. Right, this is the Predator. Love to see an orphan orphan chapter. I think it'd be a little difficult to do the orphan chapter only because it would be a little girl as a killer, or a woman that is the size of a little girl due to a disease. Spoilers. Alright, you're getting hooked right here. Let's get down the bottom floor, because the hatch can only spawn on the bottom floor in this map. It's going to spawn right here. I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to stand right here, and the hatch is going to just spawn right underneath me. It's going to spawn right here. Right here. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, I was wrong. He heard the hatch. Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're going left or going right? We're going left or right? Left or right? Come on. We're going that way? Not that way. Where is the hatch, by the way? I'm pretty sure I've gone around the entirety of the bottom of the map. It's in this corner. Of course it is. Of course it's in the corner. It's always in the corner. Wesker does not come with zombies like Nemesis. He does not have any extra NPCs on his side. And for good reason, because he has his power is completely powered up, like, more or less right from the start. Brutal Strength, Overcharge, Call of Brine, No Way Out. Oh, if he got the hatch, I would have been screwed from No Way Out right there, because even if I tried to set up for a door, wouldn't have mattered. I got real lucky on that that hatch there. I was gonna say the Jeepers Creepers creature, but he flies and throws ninja flesh stars, yeah. And I don't think anyone wants to touch the Jeepers Creepers chapter with like a 10-foot pole right now, because the guy who created the character and worked on the main part of the first two movies of the series is like I'm not gonna say anything about the guy, but if you look up anything about Jeepers Creepers and the person who wrote it and made it, you will instantly be led to all the horrible things that he has been charged, accused, and proven of certain things. So a lot of people just do not want to touch the Jeepers Creepers IP with like again a 10-foot pole. I don't want to get anywhere near it and be associated with the person who made the character in any way. Death Note would be awesome. I think it'd be a little too difficult to try to get the Ryuku as a killer, and you can't really have light. He would be a survivor, which doesn't make much sense since he's mostly the antagonist. He's kind of the antagonist and protagonist of his own story at most of the times. And you can't get like a Shinigami. That's right. That's the Shinigami, right? Is the god of death. That's what they're called. I always forget the names. It's been a while since I've watched Death Note, but I did enjoy one of the first animes I ever watched. Evidence to find the survivor's name. They did a few animes to the list of licenses. We'd like to see in the Dead by Daylight, Death Note, Parasite, and Tokyo Ghoul. See, now, Parasite might be able to work, but then again, you have the person, the survivor you would have from you would probably only could be able to get a killer from the chapter and have it be one of the Parasite alien things. That'd be pretty cool. Kira, yeah, and then Light, you know, that's what it would be. Although it'd be so cool to like float around as a Shinigami as the death god. say the least. We got a lot. There's a lot of horror-based IPs that they can work on.
Everything is proceeding.
Oh, we got another subscribers in there. Who's getting in there? Cherry just subscribed. Thank you, Cherry. All right, so we're on the East Wing again. We've only gotten the West Wing once today, but we have gotten the West Wing. We know we've gotten both of them. We've gotten both the East and West Wings. Steve? Oh, that was a crazy good hold on to that charge right there. It's the gen. It's down there. Oh, there's two gens in. There can be two gens in the main hall now. Gen right here. Yeah, there can be two gens in this new main hall. That's interesting. I don't think there ever could be a layout where there was two gens in this before. I think he's still in chase with the other Neo. You gotta love the tater nuts. Just instantly DCs when the game starts. Love to see it. Put in wiretap right here. How about a John Cena Wraith skin? You'd have to pay the WWE a lot of money. Maybe not. Someone else is in control of it now, so it might be cheaper. A lot of people have been throwing around the idea the Knight is Evil Ash, which I hope. That would be so cool if the new chapter is the other side of the Evil Dead chapter, and it's Evil Ash in his Knight armor. That'd be really, really cool. I'm trying to do it. Okay, I'm gonna go do this gen then. I'll just do this one. If you're gonna loop them up there, I'll go do the next one. Couldn't get that. You have been dead by daylight. Wait, no, that's not the. Don't. Okay, he's trying to sapple it. I was like, don't try to body block. Such a short get right there. Run! Never mind. He's definitely following the mark Steve left over there. He's going to have to trade to get the pick here. Yeah, no doubt. Unfortunate for Steve, my boy. Gotta hop for a bit. Hope you're still on it, Troy. I appreciate that, Ray. Or, Roy, I apologize, not Ray. I'm mixing your name with another. But thank you for stopping by the channel. I hope you're well until we speak again, until we see you again. I've been saying a lot of names wrong today. I apologize to any name that I've mixed up or flubbed up. To those in chat, join the chat, subscribe to the channel. Alright, we're gonna go walk over. Okay. Looks like these guys... Okay, he's just going to pull himself off the hook. Of course, we don't want to play games today. We just want to... Oh, those two hooks are real close to one another. Owie, wowie. You gotta have to, like, no-look the dash right there to have any chance. Gotta be careful.
You'll pay for that.
That's reasonable. That's a reasonable swing to the pallet. I'm being shamed. Oh my god, that just looks so cool. Wesker's power looks so ridiculously cool. I hope he has that perk that lets him see people around him, because it's going to be hilarious if he catches this guy. Oh, he's going to break up, though. That's what's going on here. No, he tried. He almost had that, actually. Alright, we're gonna just try to pull ourselves off the hook here. But just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Oh, Steve. Oh no! No, don't grab me! No, nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. No, don't you dare try to hook me like that. No, damn you. Get away from me. Oh, he dead-harded it. Very clever dead-hard. Very nicely done. I was trying to figure out how he was gonna get himself out of that one. This Steve is trying his best to save everybody at all times. He's failing at every at every turn, but he is trying very hard. Got ourselves. See, the big problem there is I pulled myself up right in front of him, so no matter what, I was pretty screwed, to say the least. How many bots do they have here? I've banned, I think, 20 different chatters so far. 20 different bot adult site chatters, and we still have more coming in. Although I should know, the only thing I don't want to do is I don't want to turn it to subscriber only mode. Like, you have to be a subscriber for a few minutes to be able to interact with chat, but we might have to change to that. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have a do that.
Everything is
Do that.
as I have foreseen.
Thank you, Doomfist. Doomfist Punch, I with ya. What are they trying to advertise? I don't know. They're trying to. They're not even really advertising anything. It's just spam bots that make you click on their accounts that show promiscuous people, humans, people dressed up in no clothing at all or some clothing, who knows. Adult websites, anything. Spam, things to make you...
I can handle myself.
Oh, Rebecca speaks. I didn't even hear that last time around. All right, there we go. So we're going to have participant mode. We're going to have it for subscribers for... There we go. We're only changing that just because we're tired of sniping bots out of the thing right here. So I apologize to anyone who's just lurking that is not subscribing. I do appreciate you here viewing our stream, even if you may not talk unless you're subscribed. I apologize for that. But to all the subscribers in chat, thank you very much. You can speak as freely as you want. Now, the Rebecca gang. I like her. I like the pose that she gives. I really like that pose. That's pretty funny. Would you have more survivors and killers? Would you have more survivors and killers, or the game have updates to improve quality and gameplay? I would be fine with as many killers and survivors that are out right now, even though there are, like, I'm not even kidding, like 20 different new chapters I could think of and talk about extensively, that, like, for new killers and survivors, with, like, full breakdown on perks and everything like that. I would rather see them take, like, 6 months, or maybe not that long, however long they need. Maybe 6 months is the perfect time. Like half a year. No new content, but constant rebalancing. Like every 2 weeks, have a PTB of either major reworks of perks that are dead, that have like a less than 5% use rate. Like completely rework dead perks. Clean, polish every dead zone that you can. Get everything. See, okay, we got the West Wing. We got the Raccoon City West Wing. Like get all hitboxes, stomp all the bugs, and he just spawns right there. Wesker literally just spawns right in front of me. Gotta go. Rebecca, go. Scatter. Okay, so yeah, this is closed. This entire section of the map was closed when the West Wing... Yeah, that door is closed. And then there should be a lot more open on this side. So we got the West Wing this time around. Yeah, so this entire hallway should be opened up now. It should be a very, yeah, see? This is the West Wing now. This is the West Wing iteration of this map. It looks like they cut the map. They did they made two separate two-third, like, kind of cuts of the map. They took a third off of a map, made it one section, reset, took a third off of the opposite side of it, and then made each, like, of those two-third sections reflections of the old RPD. So you got the west side right here, which is open only when the west side is being declared, and none of the east side stuff is. And then vice versa, this would be all closed and non-accessible if we were in the east side iteration of the map. Very interesting how they broke it up and they made them smaller, and yeah. They completely rebalanced the loops. They reworked the loops, rebalanced the loops completely. I bid you all good night. Good night there, Darwin. Thank you again. Had fun watching your plays. I appreciate that. Very kind words. You be well until we see you next. Yeah, the Swan, I literally moved forward 5 steps and he's walking down the staircase to me. That's a fair Spawn. Question, can you retire YouTube? Retire? Can you retire YouTube? It is a job, so you can you? Can you retire? Well, I have a primary job. I work as a video editor and for classes, for engineering classes, onboard engineering classes. So I record classes and then I work on the back end. I work as a video editor on the back end of that. So that's the primary job. This is a passion. So YouTube, this is the passion. I love working with videos and stuff and video editing already. So working with YouTube, streaming on YouTube and creating a platform and a community on YouTube is a passion project that I hope to just be like a secondary thing in my life. I already have everything I need for the primary and everything taken care of for my family and everything. So YouTube is a passion. Not something, I don't make a single dime off of YouTube yet. I would like to. I'd like to get monetized on YouTube. That'd be awesome. But we're not there yet. And if YouTube ever made more than I would be very surprised if YouTube could ever make more than my primary source of income right now. If it did, great, that'd be wonderful. Through sponsorship deals, ads, and all that stuff. But it is a passion. I stream because I can and want to. I play Dead by Daylight primarily because I absolutely love horror games, horror genre. You'll learn more. You'll know this more about me. More commonly. Rebecca Chambers #1. I love that the name change was someone already changed their name. How long you been streaming for? 2 hours and 18. Yeah, no, I don't. Yes, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 18 minutes, but for the amount of time, we've been streaming for over a year now. I think about a year and a half straight, or maybe no. I apologize. It's been about exactly a year and a half. I believe we're almost exactly at a year and a half of streaming. We started posting offline videos first. We didn't stream immediately when we started up the channel. That came later. We started with some Amnesia playthroughs, some horror game playthroughs, because I love playing through atmospheric horror games, just like crazy, spooky, cerebral games are my favorite. So I love Dead by Daylight when it can get spooky and cerebral. But yeah, we started with offline recordings for. We did the same like no you first spin that you normally do for people. That was funny. No you first. Let's get someone out of the box here. But yeah, we started that, and then we started streaming a few months after we started releasing our first serialized YouTube videos. It can be done. Oh, this was kicked. I should have actually focused on. He sees me here. I gotta just run. He's gonna kick it first, though. No! How dare you touch me? Get your filthy paws off of me, you damn dirty ape. All right, let's go this way. We're gonna put that down early. We're gonna pre-drop that. It's just gonna go around it. I'm broken now because of Terminus. Oh, he vaulted it! He vaulted it! No, Rebecca! Rebecca, you fool! She was coming in to try to help me, I know that, but she didn't. We're gonna go click this way. Alright, we're safe. We're safe-ish. We're gonna go back this way here. Alright, there it is. There it is, Rebecca's! Rebecca's! Come on. We gotta go out. We gotta leech it out here. Come on. Imagine if you were fully infected and made you so that you can't leave the gate. That'd be crazy. I can't drop. Okay, I was about to say I can't drop my toolbox if I What's going on here? Am I missing something? Oh, she wants to heal. Terminus has last 20 seconds after the end game collapse starts, so that's why we're able to heal me now. The Brosen status effect is left. Have more subs for sure. I appreciate that, Groan. Everyone's always so very kind that comes into this chat, and it really means, like, the world, because, I mean, as we all know, we probably all have dozens and dozens of different types of online experiences with random online people, so and when you get positive, very positive ones, generally positive ones, it's the way you're thankful for them. You're always thankful for them. Try to go save this guy. Alright, we get out of here. For the Horde! Thank you, Peter. We needed that voice line for sure. Save them, we did. Nice, 16 this chaos. The repeat of sounds is so funny. Just a cascading voices. GG, well played. The real... Oh, we played against the real Albert Wesker. No way. Not... Not the real Albie. The real Albert Wesker. I wonder if this is a... I hope it's like it's a joke or a goof towards the television series, the Resident Evil television series that was like mostly bad, and it was like some of the monster sequences was okay, but the story, the weird back and forth on some of the pacing, not so much. But all right, we're gonna play one more Survivor game here, and then we're gonna go back to playing Wesker. I just do not want to wait in another massive Wesker lobby time lobby. I don't want to wait another 15 minutes. What I will do, though, later on today, I'm going to cut and post the Albert Wesker game that we, the Mastermind game that we got earlier.
Raccoon City reunion.
I love, oh, she had millions saved up, so she'd get the P3 Ada skin right there. And take a screenshot of that so I can remember what that looks like for personal use later. Don't take that as it sounded. I mean it for thumbnails and in editing, not for nefarious purposes. Get your head out of the gutters. Every one of you who just head that went into the gutter, get it out. Maybe run Overcome. I do like Overcome. Yeah. Do that. Throw some more points in. Let her just play Minecraft on the side while you wait in queue. That's what I'll do. I'll get the Minecraft. Whatchamacallit, the RTX fueled Minecraft world that I have for my subscriber counts. Actually, we've gotten so many subscribers today. We were so much closer to 500 than we were when we started. My next big subscriber video is when we hit 500 subscribers. And holy hell, did we boost those numbers? Did we get close? Are we getting close to that right now? We are some crazy momentum today, and we're going to be streaming today, tomorrow. We got a few days of, we got a lot of PTB stream coming up, so I know a lot of people are going to continuously get their eyes glued onto this, being like, what do we do with this new chapter? What can we do? How can we break it? How can we break this wide open? Gotta make a fun video. How can I top the last one? The last video, every video, I have a saying, not a saying, but I purposely push every single previous video to make them more bombastic and explosive and crazy, as given from the promise from my 50 sub video. And it's I can't even think of how explosive I'm gonna have to make the next one. It's gonna be big. Yeah, we saw the WESKER Mori, our first game of the day against WESKER. We saw it at the end. We saw him use it. It's amazing. I love that it has unique animations given depending on the people that are being moried. So it is amazing how it looks. Do you have a map offering of the new map? I haven't seen it yet. I do not have so deep in the gutters. I do not have a map, or actually I might have a map offering. Well, there we go. We're seeing it right now. This is the West Wing again. The East and the West Wing are the two new iterations of the Raccoon Police Department map. And both of them are significantly different than the main map. Like right here, this section's closed off to us. It's weird seeing all the new doors and stuff open. I didn't mean to fast fault that. I just kind of had my shift locked down. All right, let's go. It's so weird to hear that sound. It sounds almost like a death. It sounds so close to a death sound. Oh, there he is. Me and Rebecca are like, we don't want to give it to him for free, but we'll check for a second. Yeah, so this is the West Wing configuration. If you've played the other RPD map, you'll know it's going to be very easy to understand how they broke these maps up and what sections are part of the East and what sections are part of the West. Sloop is too strong against the Virulent Bond. He can't get enough distance. And then we hit him with the stun because he expects to keep getting looped there. This wall is now open, so... He was trying to bait me right there. Swing. Bada, swing. Alright, got him with that one. Alright, let's keep going. Gets us a lot of distance right there because he's going to be forced to break that one. The only problem I can see with this power on vaulting pallets is the fact that you don't break them when you vault them. Doesn't make the distance. I think you can mouse one at certain parts here. Yeah, he's trying for it. Nice, 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 nice. Good movement right there by him. And now we can use overcome to get a lot of distance right here. Jesus Christ, overcome just gave us so much distance. All right, let's go. Rebecca, heal me. You're the medic. I need some help. When Wesker is dashing, like that, you just actually, I don't even have to, as soon as I was about to say something, he just vaults the pallet. He quick vaults in. And like that right there, he didn't slam her against the wall, so he only further infected her. He didn't actually do a health state to her. He didn't actually do any damage to her. Rebecca, just help us out here. So yeah, you will fast vault pallets. You will do like a Legion fast vault on the pallet. You don't break it, which is the only, I think if he has an, I bet he'll have an iridescent add-on that will break it on charge like that. Kill her first. We can, oh. See the chase right there. Oh, he's so close to using it right there. He has to... I'm being sprayed. She had one already in her hands. Ruh-roh. Yeah, there's two new god pallets that always spawn on the staircases for some godforsaken reason. This map was already survivor-sided, but those two god pallets on each of the staircase seem ridiculous to me. It seems like a bit too much, to be honest. Wesker does not feel clunky at all. Wesker feels real nice. Good to go. We just got her killed.
Is that all you have?
I should have not even taken a body shot. I should have just gotten out. There's another hook right there. That's such a weird hook. I shouldn't have taken a body shot. I should have just let her get hooked there. She just got afraid of the He can still get us. We gotta be careful here. Oh, she wants us to run and go do this. Alright, we're doing the long con right here. We got this. We're going in. Doing the long con right here. I don't know how better to catch him for you. Couldn't do anything to help her. I was body blocking. I was pinning him so well, the best I could. I don't know what else to do for body blocks like that. I don't know what else to do to save her or to help her. I don't have bar time. She only gets the 5 seconds there. Save him, yeah. It looks like the Ouroboros infection progression is shown with that like white tendril stuff on the back end. or around the portrait, similar to most other infections. They have like a unique infection thingamadoobah right there. Oh, we played against. Did we? Oh, I thought we played against him. Yeah, this guy got pinned up into the wall. He was pinned into nothing at the end right there. Yeah, the multiple pallets on the stairs seem just absolutely unfair. Okay, we're going back to Wesker. Nope, not Survivor. God, I love that turnaround. It looks so good. Spending some points. Level 6. Not that many points. Oh, Spies from the Shadow level 2. We're getting those. We're getting the big perks now. Getting the big perks. Should be maybe just enough to get to level 10 here. Just enough. All right, let's try. I love the passive screen here too, which is hilarious. I don't really think Awakened Awareness is going to be too useful to run like without other things like Agitation or Starstruck or like Mad Grit, like other things to give. Well, there are situations where, say, a survivor's trying to squirrel away and trying to sneak, like just try to blend into something. So you hook someone while the survivor's right next to the hook as well, and you just don't know it. This would help in that situation. But oh, we gotta drink water. Thank you for reminding me there. When it fills up the infection rate on the Ouroboros infection, it allows Wesker to put you instantly shoulder you. So upon being hit, if a virulent bound grabs a survivor and slams the survivor while they are fully infected, the mastermind will automatically carry them. So it doesn't matter if you're hurt or at full health state. If you're fully infected, you can be instantly shouldered by Albert Wesker. Let's see. Probably don't really need like save the best for last or anything like that. Don't really need a lot of this stuff. Brutal, you don't really need because you're kind of going over them. Maybe Fire Up. Fire Up can be useful here. This is going to be the fastest vault build because at level 1 or at all levels it's still 30% for superior anatomy. It's just the distance in which it activates. So Fire Up, Superior Anatomy, Bamboozle, 15%, 30%, which could go up to 45, and then 4% per generator, going up to another 20% increased speed. We could be seeing vault speeds increase to 65% faster than the normal animation. And then I can only imagine how quick it makes the Virulent Bond vaulting animation, how quick it would make this as well. We're going to have to test out a lot of new builds. I think we're going to be seeing some perk build videos come out pretty soon with what we can do, what we can push with the increased vault speed on certain killers. Especially like Myers or... Oh, there's just a ton of things I can think of that this could be useful for. Let's see. Yeah, we got the Resident Evil. We got Resident Evil 5 Wesker. That's what we got. And we got him in the Resident Evil 5 black trench coat, the Kevlar trench coat. His entire getup right here, the glasses. It's all definitely. And then the way his eyes glow and everything like that. When they go from red to orange, like they start doing that more orange glow in Resident Evil 5 when he starts stabilizing himself with the Ouroboros. All right, when a survivor becomes fully infected, they suffer from the blindness status effect. Survivors injured by virulent bond suffer from the hemorrhage. Increases the infection passive gain rate. Now this could be useful because this puts them in a state to get instant shouldered very quickly from you. Survivors that use the first aid spray suffer from the oblivious status effect. That could be useful since you're told where people are opening chests at. So if they use the first aid spray, they'd have no idea you're coming at them. We already found this one to be useful. The extension of grabbing people. The thrown distance is remains to be seen. We haven't tried it. Increases movement speed. Wait, increases movement speed between the first and second virulent bonds by 20%. That's interesting. So your first lunge is normal speed, but your second lunge if you use a second lunge during it, you actually go 20% quicker. Very interesting. I wonder if that modifies the range. I don't think it would, but because sometimes travel speed modifies the range of the ability being used. Decreases the extension when grabbing a survivor mid-bound by 50%, gain 100% more blood points. So this is the gimmick add-on. And then we already saw these two right here. These are the opposites of one another. This one, a nice common add-on that just makes it so that you move quicker while you're charging up your bond. I like the feel of that, or I'm gonna like the feel of that. What else? We'll just throw in some points here. In the meantime, we know we're gonna be waiting for a little bit. I wanted Star's outfit so bad. We were talking about that a little earlier on stream. Getting a RE1 or a Code Veronica outfit for Wesker would be just a Resident Evil nerd's best dream. Bouncing out, I subscribed and liked the video. Love the content. See ya. Hey, I appreciate that, Mitchell. You have a good rest of the day. Be well until we catch you next on the next stream. Keep a lookout for a video we should have posted later today. It's just going to be one of the cut videos from the stream, just so that everyone who didn't catch the stream can see some of the new content. And then after that, we're going to have another stream. Definitely going to be having another stream tomorrow, another PTB stream on top of probably another cut video. Depends on if we want to start thinking about perk builds. Again, we mentioned this earlier too. We don't want to try to we're not looking to break the game and figure out the best values and do all this stuff day one. We're looking to have fun. Fun is primary. And right now we're having a lot of fun. I want to see his P3 cosmetics. I wish I saved up. I wish I knew when this release was coming out, because I would have saved up 2 million. I would have put 2 million in the bank right here. Had 2 million ready to go. I could spend some iridescent shards here, actually, to get some blood points. We'll do that next time around if I remember to go to the Shrine of Secrets, which I'll probably forget. We'll try not to. Yeah, the passive infection rate, I think, could be useful, very, very useful if you're trying to just get a instant shouldering, if you're trying to play that way. And then I think this would be great for a stealth build, because the fact that they become oblivious when they use the first aid spray. This is like an iridescent add-on for Nemesis, isn't it? Doesn't he have an add-on that makes survivors oblivious for like a full minute after healing themselves or something, or opening a chest, touching a chest? Wesker, we're paying attention. You don't have to keep hitting the screen like that. Here, spawn in again. Give us a cool over-the-shoulder look. Yeah, there it is. From his bandolier of sunglasses underneath.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Thank you. Who was that right there? Hell no, boy. That's a fun name. At first, I was like, what is that supposed to read like? How is that name supposed to read? And then I saw the full thing, and I'm like, oh, no, it's just Hell no, boy. Just put all together, squished. Nice big squish. Squish, squish, squish. Let's keep it going. Project W. Project W. Alright, what else do we have going on today? We have just the PTB. We've almost, so this will probably be our last game of the stream too. So what we're going to do is we're going to play one last killer stream and then take a break so we can take care of the children and eat lunch for myself. So, if you're unfamiliar with our normal streaming schedule, I know we just got a ton of new people in here, so we'll be frank. I have a family, and I need to take care of them. As always, I have 2 little girls and a wife. I always make sure that their time is valued above all else, other than when I need to work and supply for them. So, priorities are work and family. Second is YouTube. So, when that's the case, we usually break up multiple streams a day. We'll we'll do one big stream a day on top of edited content, and then some days we'll do 2 streams. We'll do 2 streams, one earlier in the day, one later in the evening, around taking care of our family and work and everything like that. So unfortunately, we cannot do 6-hour streams. We've done a few of them back before we had this particular job that we had, but no more. Yeah, we normally, our butter zone for stream time is a 3-hour stream. Anywhere between a 2.5 to 3-hour stream is always how long we go out for. Fits perfectly into our schedule. So if you ever wonder how long a stream is going on or is going to go on after that point, look at the time, and there you go. We got a lot of this information in our biography and our YouTube biography, so if you missed any of that, or if you're interested in any more details about me and my own, we have that all covered over there. For any need to know anything else, is probably nothing that needs to be known. Oh, these lobbies, man. I just want to open up. I'm gonna open up Epic and get a second game opened up on there. I'm gonna play Dead by Daylight on the Epic Game Store on a secondary account on the live server. That's what I'll do. While I'm waiting for Killer Lobby on the PTB, I'll just play live server Survivor, and it'll be perfect. It'll be perfect timing between the two. Thanks for showing up, Wesker. No problem. I can't wait to get the second Wesker game going. I love playing him. It's just that it's usually always the problem with the when the public test build comes out is that there's only 1 killer released, but there's 4 survivors that need to go up against that 1 killer. So everyone normally wants to play the killer for the first time, even if they don't play killer normally. They'll go and try to they'll play Wesker. Which is fine. Everyone should be able to play anything that they want to. That's why I like the Survivor Blood Point incentive. So when this goes off on live, everyone who's being a survivor or is playing a survivor is going to get the incentive and the reward of 100, like a Bloody Party streamer multiplier on top of every match they play. It's interesting that it turns that, hey, it's similar to Sadako, that when you turn them, they'll reset their position when they're going to do their special passive lobby animation. So if I have him turn towards me, he'll readjust himself and get into position to grab the screen and do what he needs to on that. Very interesting. And identical to Sadako, Onryu. It's interesting that he does his knife standing still though, because it doesn't interact with the camera. So he'll do that animation backwards. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, looks like we have Pete leaving. He's done for the stream. He's out of here. Work is complete. Thank you, Peter, for joining us in this wonderful stream. I'm glad that we've all been excited. Me and Pete actually played Resident Evil 5, one of our favorite co-op games of all time, because of just a great co-op campaign, great co-op experience, Resident Evil 5. A game that sadly was meant to be played co-op, so it's not great to really play by yourself when you have an AI companion. But it plays fantastically when you have a second person playing with you. And to this day, it still holds up. It's still a fun game to play. I still enjoy it. Overall favorite? Don't know. It's going to be tough between RE4 and probably one of the classic... probably like the RE2 remake or classic RE2, classic RE1. RE1, the remake of that, remastered remake was pretty good too. Like I said, to me, there's really no bad Resident Evil games. There's only just less good ones. That's all. There's no bad Resident Evil games. There's like, you can, maybe like the Umbrella, like those, the off, but none of the main franchised RE numbered games, I would say, are bad in any way. He's out of here. How long we've been waiting for this one now? All right, we're only at 12 minutes. We're only at 12 minutes waiting for a Wesker killer queue. We're going to get out of this, though. We're in there. Do 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 do. And what else we got? Let's look at some of our past videos that we just got up recently. We have ourselves a good. We know the Nurse is a very popular high-end killer now that Dead Hard has been reworked and some other things in our add-ons working in a particular way. Too easy to acquire add-ons working in a particular way. So learning how to play against the Nurse, I think, should be on the top of the list of anyone who is looking to get better at Dead by Daylight right now. Got a good guide for that. We had that Oni fail not too long ago. Definitely, if you want a quick laugh, check out. We have a shorts playlist and a highlight playlist. Some of those cut clips I still look back to if I need a chuckle. They're too much. Some of the most ridiculous things that we capture on camera. I'm glad I record Dead by Daylight, because it was always before I started recording Dead by Daylight and playing it before, I would be like, damn, I wish I could show that to everyone, capture that moment that was so jaw-dropping, weird, or insane, or hilarious. So definitely check out the shorts on the back end of things. All right, finally in a lobby. It only took, let's check it out before we move too far from it. It was only a 14-minute lobby. Only a 14-minute lobby. Uh-oh. We got a bunch of Wongs here. A bunch of Adas. Fun, what colorful names. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, everyone, I hope we're ready. I feel a bit more comfortable with this power, knowing that how the charge works. I also know that whatchamacallit, I also know that lost my train of thought there. Trying to find it. Get back on the rails there. I'm also a little more confident if we go to the RPD, and I'm also more confident in the fact that the survivors may not know exactly how long it takes to charge the charge on the virulent bond. So I'm going to hopefully use it against people, because no one was running. It felt like most of the survivors were not running against his power, knowing that it takes time, like a fair amount of time to charge up. And then when it's charged, you move at a slower pace. It did not seem to be common knowledge. Let's use that as a strength, as an advantage for us right now. I think that's going to be our best bet. Methinks. Let's do this. Get it going. Drinking some coffee. If you haven't already, people, get your liquids. If you've been sitting down watching the stream for a while, drink something. Maybe get up and stretch for a few moments. Always helps. Don't worry about it. Me, after this, we're going to be taking care of ourselves after this game. This is going to be our final game for this part of the stream. We are going to make ourselves some lunch, and we are going to go take care of the girls. We have ourselves two wonderful daughters. Trying to call them toddlers, but one's a toddler, one is still a newborn. Not a newborn, but young. Got them youngins around. Although it's still funny, not that it matters to anybody else, or it doesn't even matter to me, or anybody in this chat, but constantly to this day, my mother is still hounding on my older brother, who's about to turn 29. She wants him to have a child with his wife right now. They do not have a child together. And it's not that no one needs to have children. You can be married and have no children. You could be with a partner, not even be married. You can have all this stuff. Wouldn't matter. But my mom is trying to require multiple children from him. And he's older than me, so she constantly used that against him. That, like, your younger brother already has 2. I'm gonna assume they spawned on this side. I was just going for the kill. I think they might be on this back generator. There it is. She's like, you just stood still. It's an interesting looking eye.
This is all I can spare. Please.
7 minutes, that's all I can spare. We got someone with a red ping here, so we gotta be careful on that too. Oh, we see him running right here. So close. We're just gonna force this out right here. Oh, I only had 1 charge up. Okay, so we can't really chase her around. This is actually a really bad pallet for us to go around.
Are you trying to make me angry?
She ran that very well right there. She should have gone upstairs, I think. Yeah, so we got her on that one. She loses actually a lot of speed putting down that pallet. She lost a lot of her chase right there. Or the burst she gets from getting hit. Oh, she had balanced landing, but she used it improperly. Nice use of balanced landing, though.
Performance indeed.
Very good use of balanced landing. We also have someone completely infected here, too. Do you hear his footsteps? How weird these sounds? You hear Wesker's footsteps? His little, like, tap, 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 tap. What weird footsteps Wesker has right there. They are wild. Hey, we know she's down here using this first aid spray. That's very surprising to know that someone was near me with the generator almost done. Use fire up on that, and then you in here? Check them all.
There's no
Yes!
point in hiding.
Oh, he has a voice line for that. There's no point in hiding. No scratch marks. I figured they were close. Use that speed right there. Where did they go? I'm genuinely confused on where those scratch marks are going. I think I was chasing them backwards, actually. Yeah, I was. I can see both of them up there. I was chasing the scratch marks backwards. Good thing is, there's a lot of them up here, so the chances of them making mistakes increase exponentially with more bodies up here, by the way, because everyone has to drop. I dunked myself right there. I just self-dunked. I dunked! We dunked, people! We got dunked! That was funny. I cannot believe we just knifed across the screen and dunked ourselves. What a weird... I felt like we were just at the bottom of a... whatchamacallit right there. A little, like, a funnel. Hooks. She's gonna wiggle off. There's no hooks near me.
You've really become quite an
Where're the hooks? Where are the hooks? Are there no hooks on this side of the map? Am I blind, or is there just no hooks? There's no, look at, there's nothing over here. I have to walk all the way over here to get a first hook. That's ridiculous. There's only hooks above right there. Yeah, so we just used that for the distance a little bit there. Yeah, the pallet's not safe once it's dropped. So we kind of did vault that quicker. Oh, you can stun. You can get stunned in the middle of it. That's fascinating. All right, we got her. That's fine. It's so hard to tell who's who because everyone's Ada. All right, everyone knows how everyone is very much understands Wesker's power a lot better in this lobby, which is better or it's good. She's got to be right here, right? Still. Can I actually charge over this railing? You can. I want them to do the gen that's near her right now. Oh.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
You did. I wish I had a Mori. No Moris yet on him. I think she wanted the Mori, that's why she gave up on Chase right there. It does nothing for me. I know where the last... She's going to be left on the hook, though. Nope, doesn't work if you, He went the very wrong way to not give me any extra distance there. He should have broke left. There was an easy vault right there. Oh, we almost had it there. She knows how to go up against the power. She's going to use this pallet right here. She's going to run away now. I want to keep her on that other staircase. There it is. Yeah, she's just going to get me the chaser until... Nice use of that. I forced her to use it, though. Now she doesn't have any more god pallets here. She hasn't been infected. You think they're down on this one? I don't want to give this person all the chase right here, because they can just chase me constantly around god pallets. Nice use of that right there. Yeah, they definitely know how to go up against Wesker. They're actually catching his charges and stuff like that. She went left, not over this way. I'm gonna go check on this one up here. No. That's where I thought the work was being done. There should be a hole. How do I get downstairs from this side? It's so weird with the new... There it is. It's so weird with the new staircase. Nice, we got her there. And she doesn't have, whatchamacallit, she has Bamboozle taken away from her. Or Bamboozle took the one good place away from her. I can just bloodlust this. Got it just in time. We just had the bloodlust end of it there. Not give her anything. I could use the charge, but the charge puts it... That's a really good pallet against the charge, so you have to be very careful on how you deal with that. She's only on first hook, so I expect the other person to try to come in and save. There it is. I saw her running towards the door, so we're going to go after the injured Ada right now. We know the other Ada is probably going to go towards the other door, though. No, she's going to open this one. The full health one's going to go open it now. Yeah, we can kill her. Got them all. Nice. Finally. Okay. All right. Yeah, his charge on the Virulent Bond is insane. These guys were really good loopers. They knew how... They have already played against Wesker a lot. You can tell, like, just as much as we have. Because they're using the pallet stun very properly. They're understanding the charge time. They're understanding which loops are strong against him and which loops are not strong against him. I really wish I had a Mori for these guys. DLC will probably be out by the end of August. Anywhere between the 21st and the 31st of August is where we're expecting a release on the new chapter here. Yeah, being able to just dash, like, go wow, and then wow. Like, look at that distance. Like, how insane is that distance? I'm able to clear. I literally was around the corner, and now I'm inside the main building with charges. It's like a more controlled Blight almost, but not as obviously are a lot slower. They played so well. This was the strongest survivors I've seen on all day today. Very strong survivors. All right, with that, I hate to cut the stream short for everyone. We have over 100 people in here. I will just say that we are ending the stream right now, and I will say my goodbye. I had an open map on him. It didn't end well. We're wrapping it up here, everyone. So, again, thank you. The new chapter is amazing. Get ready. If you're subscribed, you'll see some more videos out later today. We're going to be having some breakdowns of the killer and survivor perks going on later today. I have games that will showcase all of them. On top of that, we will be back with another PTB stream tomorrow at the same exact time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be back streaming this chapter for a good amount of time, and hopefully we'll get 2 streams tomorrow. We don't know. It's just going to depend on how work looks like. But until then, keep an eye out for the videos. Thank you, everyone who has shown up for this stream. All the Resident Evil and Dead by Daylight enthusiasts. It has been amazing. The support has been amazing. I cannot say thank you enough. I'm going to say it 10 more times before the end. Thank you, thank you. Good game, everyone. Thank you, everyone in chat. Evil Within, Stark, Camsun, Mizurui. If I'm saying I apologize if I butcher any of the names here on that Kai. Spelunky, Mitchell, Groan. Who else do we have here? We had a lot of people. Azama, Mr. Hammer Power, Hammer Step Power, Killer Venom, Damien Collins, everyone, Roy, everyone, thank you so very much for stopping by the stream today. We're getting out. Everyone have a good rest of the day. Thank you very much one more time. Peace out. Be well. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, thank you.